hear something? Two cards. Oh, he must have been saving one.
Hurry! I can't wait to play this card! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Mute would be good to take off. So, welcome to Sunday Showdown. How you doing, Based?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing better if I unmute myself. Had a nice
Yeah.
intro going and nobody heard it.
I heard it. So, just one person.
That's the only person we need. So,
Yeah, sure.
so how's your afternoon?
Pretty nice. Got off early on an extra shift, so I got to come and enjoy some awesome games. I'll only be helping cast this one. I'll be spectating the rest while I do some chores around the house.
Nice. Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
your help for today. So that nobody was punished for me doing it by myself. So
I wouldn't have been punished, but it's so lonely on the desk alone, you know?
that's okay. I'm good with that. So up tonight we have Oofrick from WashU Mishas versus BrushyTuna from the Unknown. Just trying to double check what their status is for the team. Okay, so 6-5 for the WashU Mishas right now. So it's going to be pretty important for Brushy to kind of get a win out of this to kind of keep up. All the points matter.
I think with if Brushy picks up just one win and a loss, it makes it so that matches decide the series.
Okay.
I think once you get two wins and a loss in playoffs, it makes it so matches are the only things that can advance.
Okay.
So it's now 2 matches for either team takes it to the finals. Really exciting.
Yeah, especially with WashU Mishas being at the top of all season. They're just getting a couple losses late, which I don't really know if it affected them that much, but it could, break some momentum, I guess.
A lot of times you you rest up the starters. They still played, but they might not have put as much effort into prepping for the things and trying to just kind of relax and just enjoy the game again. Take it a little bit slower. Like that's definitely a strategy. You only have so much mental capacity, so you got to take those breaks. So they could be coming in fully charged, ready to take down the whole thing again.
Exactly. Wish my team could have made it, but you know how it is.
Yeah.
Don't
Your
we
team
all,
was.
right?
Oh yeah, I wish I was here playing in this one too. Actually, maybe not. It'd be nice, but that's a lot of playoffs.
Yeah. All right, so I just put up the deck list there for Oofrick and BrushyTuna, so we can kind of quickly roll through. I know both players are ready to go with bans already in from the Pro Series. So we have Oofrick bringing your standard Highlander Hunter, regular Warrior, I want to call it. Shaman's. I haven't seen Shaman play too much, but
so standard. The Evolve Murloc Bloodlust Shaman. It's the standard that I've never seen before this moment, and I'm so excited to watch this one. Yeah.
Is that the mutate? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's mutate. It's got everything you could ever want, other than Galakrond. So I guess you just couldn't find the space to fit in the Galakrond with this.
Yeah, it'd be kind of hard to squeeze it in there. So it's almost, I want to say almost a tempo type.
Yeah.
Shaman. So with the low.
It's pretty.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, I definitely can see how it works. Like, it definitely looks like it punishes things like Hunter and Druid. But I still think it has the Shaman problem of getting slapped around by Demon Hunters and Warriors.
Yeah. And then speaking of Demon Hunter for Oofrick, they brought pretty much the same standard tempo type Demon Hunter. And what did Brushy bring?
Brushy's got an Egg Warrior. Always love to see those. Very fun. There is one Corsair cache, so he's chosen to cut down the weapon and a Corsair cache after the nerfs to kind of fit in a little bit more stuff. Got the Quest Warlock, which I think is a great meta read here. Like really, really strong deck in the current format. Highlander Hunter, best deck in the format according to Stats and Ladder. And then he's also continuing to go with the Demon Hunter. Yeah, that it looks like the new standard of Escape Mana Saber Warglaves. I said I didn't like this last night, and we'll see how it really performs. I'm not sold on the Mana Saber and keeping Warglaves. I'm just thinking that part is a lost cause, and you might need to go a little bit more aggressive and give up the mid game power that you used to have.
Yeah, because I see the only differences between Oofrick and Brushy is that Brushy's got an extra Mana Saber for. He took out what? What did he take out? Og Merchant.
Brushy took out Og Merchant and doesn't play a Volpera, so he can have a second Frozen Shadow Weaver as well.
Okay.
But otherwise, same list almost.
Okay. Well, I guess we can get things going here. I'll just let the players rock and roll. If you want to help explain what type of format the the Pro Series is all about.
Yeah. So Pro Series is a Conquest best of 5 with open deck lists. So we sent in those lists so that the players could really see. And I like to keep both my lists open whenever I play this format. My list and their list, so I can keep an eye on it. Really help me kind of parse out what the game plan is going to be going through the matches. It's pretty much the same that they do in most Pro Hearthstone. So that's why it's named the Pro. But should be a really fun one. These guys are battling out in the 5 seed, which in Pro means the seeds mean nothing. Like it's all the top competition that we offer here in THL.
Definitely. How was the Pro Series for you while we wait for the players to kind of roll up? I played for 4 of the boys, Asterisk, and it was quite a lot of fun. Looks like they are getting started. I love that team. Our team didn't have quite the same success as we would have hoped, but I had a pretty good season. That's good.
So,
yeah, it seemed like you guys had a rough start for the first couple weeks, and then things just kind of cranked on from that on.
Yeah, we kind of just were just falling short almost every week, so it's a little rough there.
Yeah.
But
all right, so for our viewers, we're gonna have BrushyTuna on the bottom, so it'll be first to spectate, and then we have Oofrick will be on the top once they start. Okay.
They are currently in game. Okay. Are you in there?
Almost.
Yeah, BrushyTuna has it closed.
So I got Brushy, but Oofrick's hand is not showing for me right now. Yay.
Good old bug.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's our viewers. We have Oofrick bringing the warrior, and then we have Brushy bringing Hunter. And Brushy threw down the Thelma.
Step up!
Busting out the Bone Chewer as well.
Yep, just a nice nice body, playing for the board. Notably, Bone Chewer kind of is the only card that would trade favorably with the Warmaw Challenger. They both die. So it kind of forces Oofrick into a tricky spot here by playing that. You might be just thinking about Hero Pound passing and looking to go off with an Armor Smith, Risky Skipper, Blood Boil Brute turn next.
Oh, I just got a message from BrushyTuna saying you're being mean to him in chat.
Oh, yeah, I said invite please, and he goes no, so I said no you. Yeah. Choosing just to remove it. I think Oofrick is thinking that, if a Hog Merchant comes down on that, he's really in trouble. Yeah. The way you win this board win this game is the warrior is typically taking the board at the mid game with like a skipper blood boil turn and then just not giving up the board after that.
Well, basically controlling everything that comes out that Brushy's got. So cool.
Yeah, so just keep it slow. Don't take too much damage. You don't want to depend on the Armor Smith to like not die, but like it's nice to have. So that's kind of why I was a little curious if there was any consideration to just hero powering last turn, because if Brushy plays another minion, then this Blood Boil would drop to well, I guess it would only drop to 2 with the Skipper Armor Smith turn, so still wouldn't be able to play it. So that's plenty just for me, but you have to play 2 minions.
Sorry, just updating some of the players there for what's going on.
Oofrick's got pretty much what he wants to take the board at any point.
He's just saving for a burst moment, I guess.
Yeah, just like waiting for a turn where you can like just really like if you pick up like a battle rage, or something, like that's when it's like, all right, this is go time. You got everything you need, or maybe even just a what's her name? Bloodsworn Mercenary. So you could really go hard on that armor. This 4-1's actually quite nice because you expect it to get cleared off. The anchors come down, so you expect at least there's one Risky Skipper, and so it dying is expected, and it won't discount the Blood Boil Brute.
Are they worried about health total right at this point? There's no real burst from Hunter as it is anyway, but
you're starting to like this is where you this is a turn that Oofrick's got to kind of take the board, and it's not the best position to be stealing the board in. You're not doing a lot of things. You're not refilling your hand with this. So Brushy's, just kept that slow, constant pressure, made it so that Blood Boil Brute doesn't get too discounted, and has been able to just slowly chip down the warrior, and is in a really good spot here. Choosing not to go with the Armor Smith, I think he's recognized that he is quite getting pretty low and does need to have a pretty solid Armor Smith.
Right.
He's got the other skipper.
Brushy standpoint is probably almost do well, I was thinking of Faceless, but you'd have to kill your Dwarven Sharpshooter guy first.
I don't mind that. It's just 1 minion on board, because again, like after this Blood Boil Brute gone, you're not too worried about anything else. There's still the Deathwing as like a big minion to come down, but it's not really. And you want to save that Zephyrus, especially with Brand in hand, because that is those two cards can represent lethal on their own.
Right.
You know, just between the two of them here.
That's more of a fireball-ish type play. Yeah.
Yeah, like fireball or like, you know, brand sticks, wind fury that, and that is a 100% game.
I think Brushy's going to tell us what his next move is with the card bouncing back and forth.
I'll show you who's
Yeah. It's kind of hard to convince someone not to
Yeah.
play that on there. But we'll probably just see a pretty reasonable armor turn here, and set up something of a board. You know, you capitalize it a little bit with that rampage, but I would expect to see the War Maul just to have something on board, or possibly just go rampage on like a skipper, and then play the blood sail.
No, gonna do it on. Or I'm not caring about the skipper. There you go.
I challenge you to Makara!
You know,
Oh, it's probably still Bran here.
yeah, like as Brushy, I would have a read that there's no Bloodsworn, because a Bloodsworn on the Armorsmith would have cleared up the board anyways. So
True.
And healed you way out of reach. So I think this is a fine turn to just smack him with Bran. Both the skippers are gone, so Armorsmith's armor gain isn't huge, right? There's not a lot of rushing minions, so you could expect them to gain 2 more armor off of this Armorsmith. So you can just go ahead and send 8 up to the face if you want.
Yeah. Just thinking Oofrick was just making sure that there wasn't going to be like a 2-turn lethal set up for him. So like being at 14 just on turn 7.
Interesting choice. Just wants to clean up this and, you know, go a little bit wider. Could be saving for a burst turn with the Bran later. And that off the top is just what he needed. I mean, he's got the Zephyrs to answer it, so
yeah,
won't blow him out too bad. But yeah, this is really the shot to get back into the game. You know, it's likely to give you like a Mass Dispel, right, to clear this up. There's not a good way other than like a Brawl, and you could argue that maybe that's what he'll go for. But you know, they're not as threatening as 1/4. But again, he's out of stuff. There's also actually, you know, what the play will be is Varanus with that.
Yeah, Varanus would be a good. So what could you pull from Zeph from that?
If you wait another turn, you can go Varanus, Zephyrus, Whirlwind, but you might not have that luxury.
Wait for me! Wait for me!
Let's see, you're gonna see 2 Sky Pirates come out, and we do.
Yeah, this also just the Varanus can trade into the big minions and leave you with a 7/6 on board. Yeah, so this is kind of how the Hunter is naturally favored in this matchup. It just kind of, you know, slowly beats you down, doesn't give you a lot of good minions to easily clear with your whirlwinds. And you know, if you never aggressively take the board as the warrior in the mid game, it's really hard to win this.
Well, quality might be good.
Yeah, I like the equality. I'm actually pretty interested in the Crystal Song.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the quality.
What are you hoping to get out of Crystal Song?
I kind of just stuff. You know, like
anything big, I guess.
Yeah, anything. Like, you know, you could, you know, clear this off this turn. Yeah, real rough that you have to take 7 there, but yeah, either way, it was gonna deal 7. So there was an argument for maybe just taking the healing touch as well. Not an easy discover there, but my thinking was kind of just like after you Grom, what next? But
so this looks rough. So Grom, yeah.
Yeah, without a big way to heal, this game will be over.
Ooh. Big dragon.
Yeah, probably looking for Alexstrasza, but we know with the Zephyrs in hand, it will not be able to save him. Probably takes Cobalt. Maybe a combination of bring back Ironhide real quick, just for this.
Yep, that will work.
That would work.
Another subpar Varanus for himself. Alternative version, as we'll call it that.
Yeah, so this is going to wrap it up.
This is my suggestion. Well played.
Nope. Thought Brushy picked the swipe there for a second.
Good news for Oofrick is Oofrick did not choose to bring Egg Warrior, which gives the Warlock a much better chance at beating the Warrior. The other thing to note in the list is there's only one Abyssal Summoner, which is what really allows you to steal board in the mid game against the Warrior as the Quest Warlock. So
what's our matchup with Warlock versus Warrior?
I think that this is a very interesting matchup. The Warrior doesn't get easy things to discount their Blood Boil Brood against. And you're kind of looking to set up that big burst damage like thing in the mid game as the Warrior. So interesting to see both the Ankar and the Battle Rage get tossed back. I think you kind of want to dig through your deck a bunch and set up something with Korgrons and Bloodsworns or Groms. And the Warlock or the Warlock is trying to just slow the early game down, play big bodies, and then find the combo finish at the end. But this is a one where the Warlock's got to play a bit more for the board.
Interesting. I don't know if it's a tech choice, but is Sky General Crag always in Warlock?
No, it's kind of a recent development. I know that card is the Aranasti Broodmother, just for everyone in chat. But it's kind of a new thing. I know Liquid Ox hit High Legend with it, and that was one of the first places I saw it. But it's a nice inclusion, especially for beating things like Hunter, where they can kind of burst you down a lot, and so you want to have something to remove mid-game threats and leave behind the body.
Right.
But it's a nice tech choice. He's got the one Acidic Swamp Ooze as well to try and not just lose to weapons. You're not as afraid of the Egg Warrior's weapons because of the damage decrease from the nerf on Corsair Cache. Yeah. Have you played a lot of Quest Warlock this season?
I have not. No, I've tried it once when it first, I guess, was evolving, and I got the whole plot twist kind of formula over it, but it just couldn't put it to action. I don't play enough to understand the matchups with your general warriors and your demon hunters and etc. So
yeah, I think that this is one of the most interesting matchups in Standard right now. Just the back and forth and the kind of aggressive and defensive plays that both these decks have. They both play just this really interesting combo style where you can really do almost anything and you finish the game through damage. And so watching them go back and forth, and they heal and they deal the damage throughout the game, and who can really set it up to to just find that moment that they have to kill the opponent is really fun. That's probably not a hand you really want to see. You know, like that's a lot of removal for a deck that doesn't really go that wide. Yeah.
It certainly looks, at least from my eyes, a little bit lumpy.
A little bit lumpy. You see dragons that you'd rather cost 0. I don't know about you, but I love discounting by 9. It's a good number to discount by.
Having a Alexstrasza twice at 0 cost is awesome. So
yeah, it feels pretty good. Yeah, probably. You don't really want to take 5. So.
What is it? 3, 4.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, swallow water.
Swallow the water into your lungs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh. All right. You know, like you don't mind taking the 3, but when you start taking this repetitive 5 is when it really starts to mess up your game plan.
AKA suck real bad. Gotcha.
Yeah. But you know, also Oofrick in a very awkward spot where he's got a lot of combo pieces he wants to deal a ton of damage with, and no way to really interact this turn. So it might just be a see what's in the lackey and then go from there. Or
wow,
go wide on this board.
And then use one of the. There you go.
Yeah. You know, it's a nice wide board. You've seen one of the big board clears. You know, choosing to go double on this makes it so that the Dark Skies is not as clean of a clear. We do see that both Dark Skies are there, so you can get a full clear.
And that 3 doesn't have to bump into anything; it just goes face, or.
Let's see. That's 23 health on board, so 2 Dark Skies deals 19. So if you bump in just in one spot, you're able to clear the board with double Dark Skies. The other consideration is Tuna might be looking to heal up this turn with like another breath at the very least. You know, being at 15, you're not dead to Grom in a rage,
Okay.
which is really the last big burst, or the inner rage on Cortron and a Duplicate. They're both 12 damage, so you don't have to heal here, but it's always a consideration. I think we might just see a Deathwing get slammed.
That makes sense.
Like
Contesting it, and it doesn't hurt itself. And ultimately, you can slap a risky skipper down there, and
ooh.
okay.
Can I interest you in healing for 16?
Maybe.
Yeah, are you on board with that? Let's see if Tuna's on board with that.
Bring out the Mohawk. Come on. He coaches all the other players. Let's go.
It's even better than Reno. Like it's 4/8 in stats.
Yep.
And it's gonna deal 16. Make your own Reno. Nice. Yeah, and like this is what are you?
I'm thinking of Rain of Fire. Would Rain of Fire give? That would be 14 damage alone.
Well,
No,
it would
wouldn't
deal 4 damage to the board and 1 to the face for
Right.
both of them. So I'm not sure what the consideration exactly was there. But this is the spot as the warrior where you kind of are out in the cold where you spend a bunch of cards to deal damage, and that damage is now gone.
Yeah.
Like,
even though it was a right play, I think at the time anyway.
Yeah, I liked going in. The second Moarg was what really broke broke his back. Like that was one card he spent on healing for 16 because he had both Moargs.
Mhm.
And this means that the other breath is now going to be able to go face and hopefully close out the game later. So I think Oofrick might need to take a battle rage turn and just dig through his deck. Or just send a
big Grom.
Yeah.
Say deal with it. Oh.
Okay. That means Mortal Coil can clear the Grom. Let's see.
With 24 damage, oh my god.
Yeah. He could have, because he has both Rain of Fires, he could have considered trading in both the Moargs and gone with like Rain of Fire. Technically, if the Soulfires were able to dodge to the Rain Fires, you could have had lethal there.
So what's he trying to do right? Okay, so heal is one.
Yeah, I think he's looking for like some more burn or a hand that he doesn't mind discarding burn from.
The right way.
Yeah. Like this, the Malygos is not easy for the warrior to move, so it's probably just going to stick on the board, and there's not like damage that the warrior can take advantage of the Moargs to kill the Malygos either.
So get a risky skipper off that. That's pretty cool.
That's gonna be very helpful.
I'll show you who's boss.
Yeah. Actually, I was about to say, if this board had stuck, Brushy just had lethal. He had 10 damage on board, and he had the 6 from the Rain of Fire to combo with Alex, set him to 15, and end the game.
I must choose. I challenge you to Mascara!
I'm wondering if this is just a turn to play Alex on your opponent.
You got another golden Alex to play with.
Yeah.
So you think Alex Strauza doing the 15, bringing 30 down to 15.
Yeah. Like, they would have cleared up this if they had.
Skipper's not going to do much.
Yeah, there's one skipper left, so you can dig out a skipper and heal for. But you wouldn't be able to play the Armorsmith and the Bloodsworn with the skipper.
Armor made to fit.
No.
Interesting choosing to just play out the Armorsmith. Like, I think at this point, for Oofrick to get back in this game and kind of prevent just Malygos finishing up the game with some damage is to, I mean, this is not exactly lethal.
9 plus 6. 6 damage
9
to the
plus
character.
9 plus 6, yeah. But still developing an 8/8 and Hero Power here. The other Ring of Fire. Yeah, so I was thinking that the way that Oofrick wins this is with a skipper, Armorsmith, Bloodsworn, Blood Boil turn. Just like clear up the board a little bit, gain as much life as you can, because eventually the damage is going to roll in, but he needs to have the board. You know, we see that a combination of Nether and zero cost Dragon Queen says that he can't have the board, but it's kind of the hope is that they don't have that.
I'll show you who's boss.
Yeah,
Someone's got to lead the charge.
the other hope is just a top decked Cortron. Could have been close. Wouldn't have been exact, you know, but like maybe you get there afterwards.
Let's warn on the 5-7. Guess not going that way. That's interesting too.
Yeah, this lets them fully clear the board.
There's a blank card. Cool. Did that card come with the back?
Yeah, that's the aeronautic group of it. It's like a spectator bug right now that when it like reveals, it's flipped upside down. My game has crashed. I don't know if yours is still going.
Mine's still going. I see Oofrick's only got the single live wire lance available. So.
Oh, I think that Tuna played the Broodmother and passed the turn.
Nope, maybe it is a spectate on my end. Oh, I don't see the timer go. I'm just gonna reset.
Yeah, I see that the rope should be burning on my end, and it's not.
Let's see if they end it. All right. Gonna jump out, jump back in.
Yes, it is. The Warlock took the game, I think, because they are starting a new one.
Yes, they are. That was quick.
I am determined to win this.
Yeah, and so Oofrick is now finding the best matchup for his warrior, and he's going to be looking to reverse sweep this Demon Hunter.
So how I've seen quite a few Demon Hunters that have gone the control side. Does that defeat warriors nowadays or no?
No. So while that Demon Hunter is very fun, it has the issue of a limited damage amount. So if the warrior ever goes Risky Skipper, Armorsmith, Bloodsworn, it's almost impossible for you to close out the game. Especially with Warglaves moving back a turn is more rough for the tempo, but like the control one just, you know, it only has to spend the mana once, so then 6 mana, and then from there just place the pirate and so re-equips it for 4. But you still don't have enough damage, and so some people have been running Plate Breaker to try and at least have a shot at beating the warrior.
Yeah.
But I think if you bring that, you just go ahead and ban the warrior every time.
Brushy's got quite the turn going on right now, trying to get as much games in as possible. So
this is the start that you really need. You need to just start going off, and you need to not just. You need to hope that the warrior doesn't have 1 to 2 armor smiths, which we see Oofrick does have both armor smiths already. So the moment he picks up Risky Skipper, the game could very much just be over. You know, Demon Hunter really lost a lot of its inevitability that it used to have, but it might just have enough to get here, especially if there's no Risky Skipper to clean up the board and heal. You know, like this is a lot of damage very quickly coming in. You know, the turn 5 is going to be really weak from Brushy, it looks like, but you know,
Yeah, I was surprised you didn't play the Hog Merchant there on the 2-3.
Yeah, I think it's a concern of like getting blown out here by the Armor Smith because it wouldn't really stop the Armor Smiths.
Right.
Yeah, this is gonna have to just be a coin.
Coin Armor Smith.
Armor Smith and then a Wormhole. Heal
Okay.
up for 3.
Otherwise, he's dead.
Armor
Yeah.
made to fit.
Or just going for 2.
That's something I always got to remind myself. As not that experienced player, but played enough. But Wormhole actually doesn't bypasses the taunt itself. That always freaks me out when somebody does that.
Yeah. Interesting is that it'll activate Freezing Trap or like Snake Trap. So its traps will still activate, and you can still rush it afterwards. So it's kind of like a really unique card in that sense. I think he's gonna probably just throw down the Mana Saber here. It guarantees that the Warglaives can at least swing for 4 next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Oofrick trying to plan out. He's still got the Armor Smith in his hand. Warglaive, sorry, the Brute is just gonna.
What now?
I think we're gonna see like a Brute come down in a rage to clear off a 2/1 and then swing with the Lance. I think you need to really preserve your life total and put down a board that lets you keep trying to control the board. So next turn you can go like Bloodsworn and Armor Smith on this Brute and heal for more and clear up more of the board.
Drink your blood, eat your flesh. I must choose.
Ooh.
Ouch. So, no hesitation for Brushy, just going straight.
Yep, this is setting him to 1, clearing up the whole board. This is looking really good. It's gonna take a skipper top deck to get back in this game.
Oh.
That is not it.
So you got 6, so you can put, well, there's no armor, no lack, or risky skipper to help out to get some more armor out of it. Otherwise,
I wonder.
Titanic lackey with on the Armor Smith.
Yeah, I think Witchy Lackey. So maybe it's Bloodsworn, Witchy Lackey it a couple times, and hope that it's as big of a taunt as you can get, but 2 swings of the blades clears it, and that is the game.
Wow.
That's the match. That's a 3-0 sweep for Brushy.
Well, congrats to Brushy. You don't even need to bring him in here for an interview. I don't even want to.
Oh.
I mean, sorry, did I say that out loud?
I know. Are you muted again?
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I'm muted. Yeah.
That's okay.
It. Well, congrats to Brushy. Yeah, I don't even want to bring that guy. Oh, hey, Brushy, what's going on?
Hey!
You made it.
Yeah, I did. I did not expect a sweep warrior. I'm gonna be real with you.
We kind of figured. So.
Yeah. I mean, I just had that aggro start there with Demon Hunter in that last game and had him to what, 9 on turn 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So
that's what based what she was saying about had to have a fast start, and that's what you got. So
yeah, quad 1-drops my opener.
Yeah, that's just just go, just get them. You're saying that you need the armor smiths and you need the risky skippers, and he had 2 of those, but they were both armor smiths and no skippers. So
yeah, I figured he didn't have a skipper when he played that the lone armor smith by itself there.
Yeah, I think that was that's what you do. You get them early as the demon hunter, and then you cross your finger and say you only have 1 armor smith and risky skipper, and if you do, I get through that and I still get to keep hitting you in the face.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to like pseudo play around that for like turns like 4 and 5. I was like, what is my best board that I can set up through getting risky armor smith plus a lackey?
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Like that's the turn you play around it, and then after that you go, well, if they got it, they got it.
Yeah, and if they don't have it that turn, you're just like, well, gotta go fast again.
Yeah, gotta go fast, see what happens. Yeah, you lost the inevitability there. So, like it used to be if they didn't set up a board on that, then you could just Warglaves, clear that board, and then start hitting them again on 5, but that moves back a turn if you don't have Mana Saber.
Yeah, but luckily I did. That Mana Saber plus the that's the only reason why I played that turn was to play around Brute. I wanted to be able to Warglaves hero power to take down a Brute. And then he played the Brute and I was like, oh, am I good at this game?
Did you predict it yourself? Did you predict that?
I did predict it. I had damage minions, so I was like, okay, the Brute can come down a turn early at minimum. So I do.
Go ahead.
I do have a question for base. Turn 9 in the Warlock versus Warrior game. Am I supposed to plot twist there? I felt kind of bad plot twisting because I had to shuffle away both my Soulfires, and I had like close to lethal set up with the Malagos already on board with the Alexstrasza in hand.
Let me look up that spot. Pull up the replay here.
Because he was at 30, so he didn't have any armor. He was at 30. I put down Malagos the turn before, and then I was just contemplating of like, I felt like I just needed like something else. I don't know. My hand was like double Soulfire, Alexstrasza, Dragon Queen, Alexstrasza.
Oh yes,
1 Rain of Fire.
I liked it because you healed up. Like I think at that point you were able to start just jamming stuff on the board. You had Malagos down. They have a hard time removing that, and if you just start chipping, and they use resources like they did, like I liked it there.
Okay.
The double Soulfire makes it awkward because all of your lethals are you're
Soulfires.
Yeah, and you had to sequence it of like Rain of Fire, Soulfire, or like Soulfire, Rain of Fire. Are they both really Rain of Fires? That's a lot of fire. But yeah, like the sequencing of it was really awkward. So I liked the plot twist there.
Okay, cool. That was like my only like real thing that I was thinking from all these matches. I was like, man, was I supposed to plot twist there?
And you did.
But yeah, I just did you see me like waving it? I was like waving it, and I go, screw it, and then I just threw it.
Yeah, the game crashed for both of us as soon as you got that second
Broodmother.
Yes. Yeah. You played the backwards Broodmother, and our game said, "What? No."
Yeah, all he did was punch the Broodmother and then scooped. I guess he was looking for some sort of lackey out, but
yeah, that was it at that point. Like you'd started to put down the chunky minions that Warrior can't easily remove, and just kind of take over the board and win the game from there.
Yeah. It was good. Oofrick's a good player. I like playing against him. He beat the crap out of me, I think, week 1. I think like 3-1, or maybe he swept me. So
yeah, like Oofrick has a better game record than quite a few 1 seeds in pro. As the 5, which like that's what F2L did last season. Itachi was their 5, with better game records.
Itachi was just wrecking it last season. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that's a really good setup for the unknown. That makes it so one more match going your way takes you to the finals.
Yeah, I'm excited. We do get to see the one of the last 2 matches tonight too. That's our final game.
Oh yeah,
really?
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 See that?
Hey man, I'm in caster mode now. After this game was over, I went back to casting. So back to caster mode. No longer player tuna. Caster tuna in the house.
Yeah, like the next 2 matches are just so exciting. I'm sure that Tues and Lotus are going to be in chat with each other while they play this one. And I would love to be in there. That'd be a blast just to sit on, fly on the wall in that chat and hear them back and forth.
Just hear them bickering at each other. That's probably what's going to happen. Of course you top deck that. Yeah, of course you did.
I've played against both of them, and both times not every time I played Lotus, but I've played against Tues in chat, and I've played against Lotus in chat, and it was fun both times.
I did that with Donde when we played like 3 weeks ago. We just talked mad crap on each other the entire game. Those matches are always fun.
Yeah.
I wish we could do more of those in THL. Just bickering between players.
That's if I guess that's a thing we can kind of let our viewers know right now. We'd be interested in that if you guys are want to, I guess, showcase your trash talking ability towards each other, or
listen. You wait until I become a 1 seed in something and play RonMexico.
I mean, I think I could talk to Lotus and maybe convince him to do a show match of you and Ron, and just we pop in on mute and listen to your chat, and then we go back to ours and go, did you see that? Oh man, that was great.
Did you hear what Tuna just called Ron?
I mean, we might have to be super quick on that button to get out of there. We got to keep it at least PG-13.
Listen,
I don't know
if I know I'm being streamed, I keep it PG, close to PG-13.
It's like F bombs. You get you get 3 F bombs unless you're making Wolf of Wall Street. Then you just do whatever you want and you'll get an R rating. But
I'm in for that. I'm sure Ron is too. I'm sure there's more players out there that'll probably be interested in that too.
That have some brilliant conversations back and forth during a match. Yes, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Donde and Itachi would be another one I'm thinking.
Oh yeah, that's a good rivalry.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
Yep.
All right.
So, but thanks so much, Brush, for
let me leave.
Letting us cast. Yeah, and we'll let you get back to your day. Wait a second.
All right. All right, back to my day. So, anyways, we got another great match for y'all coming.
Thanks so much, Based, for chipping in. I appreciate you help filling the blanks here while I'm wide-eyed and not knowing what I'm doing here except for moving stuff around on the screen.
Oh, no, don't say that. Oh, I mean, I'm there to help with the quest warlocks.
Here you go.
There you go. Yeah. Well, have fun with the rest of the matches. I see that Lotus is not quite online. I know he's a last second kind of guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Good luck to the rest of the matches. I'm really looking forward to watching them. But I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one.
You don't want to stay, man? You don't want to stay, Base?
I gotta do some chores. I'm gonna just have it on my phone while I do the cleaning. You know how it is.
Just grab one of your dogs, put them on your lap, and then cast the rest of the matches. Easy.
I'll put the bathroom on my lap. Is what I'm gonna go do. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. I'm stepping out after that sentence.
Right, that's the exit. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Based. Yeah,
Q exit stage left.
Yeah, she's great. I love her. So
I love Base. Base OP. Please nerf.
Yeah.
She's too strong. She's strong at casting, strong at playing.
So we can chit chat about our matchup for to do a boot.
Yeah,
that's the
Canadian version. I don't have these players added.
You jerk! What do you think you've been doing, dude?
I've been playing a game, Saku.
I don't believe you. Nobody.
I rewind. We're still in the future, so I can hop on chat right now and see that the game's still going.
Hey guys, did you see me win?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Chat right now is just RonMexico popping off.
Yeah, so it is.
I love it. All right, anyway, so we got Tues versus LotusKnight up next. Another Pro Series match here. We have, their teams are, we got teams for them, Saku, as I try to add them. We got Bad to the Bone for LotusKnight taking on
Tues from Tap Last 103. Yep.
103.
And we got bands now, so that's good.
Ooh, cool. So we got Tues deck list. It is pro, so it is open deck list. So I'm sure Saku already has it up on the screen or getting close.
I do.
Oh, We have Highlander Hunter with the Grand Slam package at the top without the Frizz 4-drop here. We have Murloc Pally. We have Totem Shaman. I can't speak. I'm so pumped from the previous match.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. And then Pirate Warrior to round out Tues' deck list. And then for LotusKnight, we have Highlander Mage, Highlander Hunter with the Grand Slam. We have this Quest Warlock.
Yep.
And then Spell Druid with the Dragon package.
We're calling it Booed because it's still a stinky.
Hey, I didn't bring it.
No, I know.
I almost did.
Yeah, it was there. The thought was there. But your standard none that have dragons in it? Yeah, SDM mineral. Okay, so it's a dragon druid-ish ring. Yep. So
it's what's considered Dragon Druid since it runs the Emerald Explorers.
Yep.
Even though there's a Malagos version, but that one's called Malagos. That one makes
Goosey.
sense.
Goose.
Like the goose.
The Goosey Druid.
The Goosey Druid. Let's see. For bans, I think
I
think we might see. I think Tues' Paladin might be banned because I've seen Murloc Paladin doing some nasty things this week on Ladder and High Legend. And then for LotusKnight, what does Tues want to ban? Tues might just ban Druid or Hunter, I think.
Okay, so you're correct on the Paladin ban.
Okay.
But Tues ended up banning
Mage.
The RNG. Yep, the RNG Mage, which is kind of interesting in itself.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I can kind of see the Mage since a lot of Tues' lineup. Yeah, I guess it makes more sense re-looking at Tues' lineup. A lot of his lineup is just board-centric decks, and since Mage got all the freezes and the class that actually has like the primary AOE or like the better AOE stuff with Blizzard and stuff like that. That makes sense. Okay, I can see the Mage man.
Mages can be pretty dangerous, I guess, especially seeing what we've seen. So now Tues is Shaman. I didn't get a really good look at what his Shaman brings.
It's just a Totem Shaman.
Okay.
So you're just trying to play some early totems. You got Totemic Might, Totemic Surge, and then your Splitting Axe and Totemic Reflection as your copy abilities. So you just go wide with your totems, beef them up either by +2 health or +2 attack, copy a few of them, and set up for a Bloodlust Lethal. Sometimes you can just get in there with some Overload stuff with the Surging Tempest, and then sometimes you just chip them away with some Totem Skin in there. So, actually, I think Druid might have a tough time beating the Shaman and the Warrior.
I was just trying to take a look at because Oofrick's I like Oofrick's lineup for Shaman, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, they evolved.
Yeah, where it was going to come into play versus your lineup there.
I think the
Warrior.
evolved Shamans. Yeah.
Warrior was.
I think the evolved Shamans.
So
yeah. Oh yeah, for his ban. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the evolved Shaman's slightly slower is because it relies a lot on its 5-mana weapon, the Bog Splash Knuckles or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bog Spine Knuckles. Where the Totem Shaman can really go off because it's more power cards or the 0-mana Totemic Mights and Totemic Surges. So it's got more early game pressure than your Evolved Shaman. So it can definitely get in there and get under a lot of decks before they can start trying to master move a lot of the board. And plus on top of that, all your totems give you some sort of value. Draw a card, make a lackey, some of taunts, heal, spell damage. So it's a pretty good list. I like this Totem Shaman.
Well, that's the one that Hat brought for, I think, for All-Star, where he smashed.
I think so.
I think it was turn 2, and he just lit up the board with the 2 totems that he had, and they were just buffed to hell. And I think it was turn 4, it was game over. I can't remember. Right off, but it was really quick. So
it was something like that.
Jeez, I just got all the chats that you sent me. Welcome to Oblivion, Saku.
I said that because I was playing Mecha Jiraxis.
Yeah. So we're still waiting on Mr. LotusKnight, who is fashionably late. Or sorry.
I mean, it's
on
1
time.
minute until match time.
Yeah. He's on time. There he is. He's online. So. So tonight we're going to be spectating LotusKnight first, and Tues will be on the top.
LotusKnight first, Tues on top.
Correct. Oh, and what's bad to bone status right now?
I think there's only one.
Nobody's played a game yet, so it's currently 9-8 for bad to the bone, with CMAC losing to Farron, Typhoon losing to some obviously some guy.
Yeah, some guy.
Obviously, which was streamed on
Same,
Tuesday.
obviously.
You
mean Friday?
Friday, yes, correct.
Tuesday.
Did I say Tuesday? Jeez.
You did.
Wow. I'm going home now. Wait a second. I am home.
I am home. I'm not home.
No. So then we had the last champ actually pulling out with a 3-1 win versus A2 Battleship. So
that's
a big win.
That is a big win. Yeah, so you just got the Tues versus LotusKnight tonight. If LotusKnight wins, that sends Bad to the Bones to the finals. If Tues wins, then it's all down to Lawful Dog versus Eggo Waffle.
Now, how about your own team? So you got to.
So we just need. We're kind of in the same boat. If Ron wins tonight, then we're in the finals. If Solo Jazz wins tonight, we're in the finals. But if Ron loses, then then we need Solo Jazz to win. But if Ron wins, that's it. That's the end of series.
Gotcha. All right, just gonna message Lotus to see where he is. He's ready to rumble.
Always ready to rumble. Oh, I gotta submit my results. Oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one. Here, Lotus just signed off. That's fine.
Oh.
Oh, we're waiting for Lotus.
Playing with our hearts out here. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm here. Oh, I'm gone. Goodbye.
Hey, look at me.
I'm here on time for my match, guys. Goodbye.
Yeah. Gotta sign off.
You might have. Sometimes I get some weird bugs where, like, when my Hearthstone loads up, it just like it goes nuts, and I really can't do anything. So he might have gotten that. Like, I can't click on things sometimes. Oh, there's LotusKnight. He's back.
So just for our viewers out there, we're also going to have a third match tonight, hopefully at 9 o'clock Eastern,
Oh, yeah.
with HeatShock versus RonMexico.
Yep, a possible decider, like we were just discussing, of the unknown versus WashU Mishas matchup for pros semifinals. It should be a great match, no matter what. HeatShock and Ron are both, well, HeatShock's a really good player, fantastic player, and then RonMexico is RonMexico. So
Ron is Ron.
Ron does Ron things. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses. A lot of times he loses. So, easy Ron.
So not to give strategy away, but am I going to see Hunter banned again? We'll wait till the game's over. No secrets.
I don't know.
No secrets here.
We actually didn't discuss. Ron didn't post what he was officially banning, so
Jeez.
I have no idea. Yeah, what a rude teammate.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Trying to help him out, and he just doesn't give you any juice at all. All right. He just hasn't messaged me back yet, so I don't know if he's ready. Do you want to see if your chat works with him?
I don't even see him in game right now. It says he's online, but I don't see Lotus in game. Do you see Lotus? I don't even see him online anymore.
See Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher?
Yep. Nope, Lotus signed out. Jeez.
He might be having problems.
Yep. Some interwebs problem.
Yeah.
Being in Brazil and all.
I'll loan him some of my hotel internet. Hold on.
You have a plethora of bandwidth. God, that's hard to say.
No, I really don't. If I send him any, I would probably crash and never be able to relog.
I
I'll be stuck.
guess we can go over HeatShock and Ron's lineup.
Yeah, sure.
Real quick. So HeatShock bringing Demon Hunter, Hunter, Shaman, Warrior versus Ron's Demon Hunter, Hunter, Rogue, and Warrior. They don't have their bands up yet, so we can only...
It was actually a real shock to not see HeatShock bring...
Mage.
Mage, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe got tired of Mage because of Donde.
Because of Donde.
Yeah, Donde made it rough for HeatShock. I think he played, what, Mage 3 times? Or 2? Maybe it was 2.
2. But he does have, looks like pretty close to the same lineup. He's got the Evolved Shaman, the Enraged Warrior, Highlander Hunter, see within the Grand Slam package, and then the Tempo Demon Hunter with only one escaped Mana Saber. Running the second Og Merchant over it. And then Ron is on Demon Hunter, my exact Demon Hunter list with double escape Mana Saber, one Og Merchant. I say it's mine, but it was really Ron's idea to run double escape. He is running the Frizz Kinderwurst package instead of the Grand Slam, the Secret Rogue, and a Bomb Warrior package.
The Bomb Diggity.
It's the Bomb Diggity. He is running Galakron in his bomb deck, which is a shake-up from previous weeks. Those folks who might not know.
Okay.
Usually no Galakron. You have both bands?
Yeah, no, I just got both HeatShock and RonMexico's deck lists up on screen right now. So our viewers can see that while we're waiting for Lotus to blossom and flower. There he is. Okay.
I'm on good internet. I believe, Lotus. I believe. Oh, preparing to battle a friend. Nice.
Okay.
We should be rocking and rolling any time now, folks. We're in the future, and we're waiting just like you.
Okay. So his dinner was late. That's why he's late. So.
He's not that late. It's all good.
I'm just letting the guys know they can rock and roll now.
Y'all ready to blow this popsicle stand? It's one of my favorite sayings. Whenever like a father like leaves a building, y'all ready to blow this popsicle stand? It's like, what does that mean?
Okay, just let both players know that they can rock and roll.
Sweet.
We'll jump back to the HeatShock RonMexico
thing after this match. We'll have time to talk about those losers.
Oh, one of them's definitely going to be a loser, just depending on which.
I mean, one of them's a loser already because their name is RonMexico. And the other one is an outstanding Hearthstone player. HeatShock.
The heat. Bring the heat, Shaq.
Brings the heat every week.
Okay, so again, just to refresh with our viewers, we're going to have... Geez, I almost pressed Liquid Ox there for spectate. So it's going to be LotusKnight to spectate first, and then Tues is going to be on top. Waiting for the players to do their thing. Hopefully.
Let's see. I think we'll see.
So Lotus just has to get his spectate on.
Nice, nice.
He's new at this. He's new to Hearthstone, so. Here he goes. Nice.
All right, let's get in it, folks. Game 1, Game 2 tonight, or Match 2 tonight.
Nemzi versus Lady Vash.
So we got Lotus bringing Warlock.
Let's have some fun.
And Tues on Shaman.
Like that magic carpet add-on.
Do you see Quest in the middle of LotusKnight's hand?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was a little confused. I was like, I don't know how LotusKnight did this, but he's cheating somehow.
Overcharged and ready to fight.
All right. Turn 1 Surging Tempest from Tues. The weird part about the Acidic Swampoos in this matchup is the weapons that it gets really have, like the 6 damage is pretty nice, but like it doesn't get to stop the battle cry portion, which is really what this Totem Shaman really wants that weapon for. So it's like, yeah, sure, you're gonna like negate 3 damage, but in the end run, the Shaman really doesn't care.
Greetings, outsider.
So usually throw the. Okay.
Oh, we're just gonna go wide. Set up for a Flame Tongue. Maybe we won't see Flame Tongue if Lotus doesn't Dark Skies this. But because Lotus can sense demons here, gain the 4 since he knows he's gonna draw at least one of the Brood Mothers. Maybe set up 4 Tues to throw that Flame Tongue out there.
Flame Tongue is coming out.
So a minion will live through the Dark Skies. Or Tues. One of his minions will live. LotusKnight can only hope it's the Flame Tongue. It 2-1 lived.
Okay.
Of all the minions with
yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you there. Guess flip side, carpets can be nice with the either the Goblin Lackey or the Psychic.
We might just see the Manatide Totem come down.
Yeah, okay. Generate more cards.
Yeah. Draw a card, start getting your totems on board. In case you do top deck the weapon that the name is escaping me right now.
The thing with the thing on it.
Choices.
Splitting Axe.
Oh yeah, Splitting Axe, yeah.
I don't know why I wanted to call it Totemic Axe for a second, and I was like, that's definitely not it.
Brushy making up cards as he's going.
Hire me, Blizzard.
Sidekick, make it bigger.
I got you, friend.
This way it survives another breath on its own. It now needs a Moarg plus another breath or something more to get rid of it.
Questing.
Oh. There was a Totemic Reflection picked up for Tues off his Manatide. And we will see the Moarg another breath. Heal 8.
Yeah, it's a timely card.
Timely card as you lose your totem.
Mm-hmm. Whoops.
Such choices.
Blood. Just bloodlust. What the heck?
Or not, you know.
Yeah.
You could not do that. That's
That'd be my plan. Bloodlust.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Just going right after the 2/4. Nothing else.
Yeah, take that 2/4. Wasted my Bloodlust card on you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Magic Carpet into Goblin Lackey. Rush the carpet, and the Lackey gets rushed from the carpet as well. Clear off the Moarg. Push 3.
How much do you get for quest? We still got quite a ways to go.
Absolutely. Ooh, Dark Skies is a very good pickup for LotusKnight here. Allows him to get rid of this carpet and the rest of the board. Ooh, but a nice top deck for Tues. You must likely see Manatide into copy it.
3 cards gone.
2 cards back. And then Totemic Mike, make them 2/7s.
Oh. Okay, so just evil totem.
Look, more Caledon value than I got.
Yeah, you only get to remove one dude.
I removed half a dude. That thing had Death Rattle when I removed it.
Oh yeah.
So we're just gonna go wide here on the board again for 2s. Make triple totems and probably a Blazing Battle Mage. He does know that the only AoE really left by itself is Netherwing. Crazy Netherwing clears the board by itself. Other than that, he needs another Moarg plus Rain of Fires. Oh. Just have both of them, LotusKnight.
Yeah, just lucky to have it. What do I need that for? 3 to the face and then Crazy Netherwing. Make a big board, destroy a big board.
This matchup does seem a little hard for the Totem Shaman. Ooh, these are pretty mediocre for 2s, to be honest.
Yeah.
He really wanted a dragon that he could slam down this turn. But as luck would have it, he cannot. I do like the Malagos pick there, just because it does have the most health. So it makes it the hardest for LotusKnight to remove.
Unlike your 16 damage Mally.
That Mally just punched face for a while.
Yeah. Oh man, did it ever?
All right,
twist.
We do have the option. Yep. Yeah, I think you're okay to rip it. You get a complete quest and press button here. If you so choose. Your other options is to Rain of Fire, but you can Rain of Fire into Plot Twist and still complete quest, correct?
Yeah.
Draw 7? Yeah. Because you're starting to get into that Bloodlust creepy area where...
Yeah, with you being only at 14, that's something you got to really watch. So,
I guess theoretically we could also Moarg Nether Breath just to pull us out of that range.
Yeah.
Although I think personally for me, I would like just to Rain of Fire, because that takes you out of Bloodlust anyway, so you're gonna kill all 3 minions. Well, maybe you don't trade, but all right, now it clears you all 3 minions.
Of course, it's the right way.
But it allows you to Nether Breath, Moarg, something else in the future.
Plot Twist.
Yep. Draw last.
Yeah, it looks like the same order.
Yeah, just hoping to get the Nether Breath back. Got it. All right.
And we're gonna have to start again. Dang. Did that?
So this is what happened on my game.
Yeah, it came up unknown.
Nice. Yeah,
So
because
we'll
we didn't even see the heal get off either.
Oh, so the last guy.
Yeah. It's I think it's a Broodmother.
Okay, so Malagos I saw get dropped, so that's good. And the next card pulled up, so that's another good one.
Hey, you back in? I'll back out now.
No, I haven't left yet. So
if you want to leave first, I'll stay in. Just color commentate while you relog or spectate them.
Everything's still working. So
you don't have a backwards card?
I do have a backwards card. So unless it gets played, that's the only time it would shut down for me or pause.
I think it is a Broodmother, just based on what you guys were telling me earlier. But he didn't heal, so maybe not. All right, so we do have Moarg into deal 8 to the Mally. Trader 2/3, Mortar Coil the rest away. Draw the card.
Okay, so in between Zephyrus and the... It's not going to matter.
Yeah. Nope. LotusKnight picks up game 1 here. Tues saw the writing on the wall. He had nothing in hand. He had a Totemic Surge, a Splitting Axe, a Bloodlust. There was not a lot he was doing anymore.
No. And just for viewers out there that just joined us, this is going to be Conquest format, so you win with the deck, you can't use it again. Yeah, that's it. So what do you think Lotus is going to bring now, Druid?
I don't think so. I think we'll see the Hunter. Just because, like, a lot of these decks, I think, are pretty good in the face. Oh, all right. We see the Hunter from Tues.
Yep.
Class is in session.
I think LotusKnight lucked out here. I think if Tues brought either the Warrior or the Shaman back, he'd be in a lot more trouble.
You think the Shaman destroys the Druid, does it?
Just because you can get your totems early game up to like 4 and 5 health, requiring the Druid to use multiple removal spells, or even not even just have enough. You know, because if it's like turn 4 and you have like 2 0-4s or 2 0-5s or something on board, there's no removal on turn 3 or 4 that like that Druid can like clear effectively. They'd have to use Bog Beam plus something, Wrath plus something. So the early game definitely goes to the Shaman. If they, you know, if it was the Shaman versus Druid match. All right, Fungal here. Ooh, we're gonna discard an Emerald Explorer and Ysera.
I feel fortunate to have witnessed this.
I feel fortunate to witness this.
Okay.
Well, you shouldn't, at least. You shouldn't.
So this looks like it's Lotus is relying on the Glowfly.
Yeah.
Explosion.
It is 7 Glowflies, but Tues has a very good way of clearing off most of this. We can either see Stormhammer plus the hero power, since he has a Dwarven Sharpshooter on board. That clears 2. The 5/4 clears another one.
Do you waste a 3/2 on a 2/2?
You can. There's merit to go face, but there's also merit just to keep him clear, since Druid does have, you know, double crystal power, double overflow as healing. So incidental chip damage kind of it matters. I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter, but it matters less against Druid, only because of that.
So now it's just choices for Tues to figure out. I guess it's either weapon. I guess the Desert Spear kind of does the same thing.
Either weapon does the same thing. Yep, and it looks like Tues is going to trade in. I'm going to go face for 1. There's really no reason for this Sharpshooter to bump a Glowfly.
We must stop this corruption.
Well, Axe Queen, nope.
He's going for tempo. Still, I think he's got a long way to turn on his Dragon Queen. So he just wants something that he could throw down next turn, and hopefully get something else he can play off of it.
Can't Bog Beam.
Nope. All right, and we'll see the Brightwing here. What's in the box?
Ugh.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness!
Play it? Does he play it?
I think we're gonna wait. I like waiting.
Soul the Force would be good and go for a face.
Yeah, I like waiting until you get a turn where you can target your enemy minions with all these Bog Beams and Moonfires and such.
So I just get a text from LotusKnight just saying, "Ayo,
Ayo,
ayo."
That's so good. That's so much better than an exotic mount seller.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not getting crappy beasts, you're just gonna get 5/5s. I don't know why we healed face there. Seemed like an unreasonable use for the crystal power at this turn.
Would have kept it? Oh, maybe he's just got plenty of zeros in his hand right now. So
I guess he did have 10 cards, so that makes sense. But we're definitely gonna see the Shimbala now.
Not by the hairs of my shinny shin shin. There you go.
Is it cold in here?
Tues is going to be real upset here in a second. Yeah, just start throwing 0 mana cards. Yeah.
Do it. Bing. It's gonna go off 2 times.
Maybe if he plays the Skullfly. Okay.
Interesting.
I guess I don't mind the Glowfly.
Thanks.
I know Tues and LotusKnight have been pretty good
Oh, yeah,
pals,
they-
so
Yeah. You know, there's some good banter going on. Like Base said earlier, they're probably in chat together, like
yeah, shooting the
roasting each other. Yeah.
I wonder.
shit. Although it kind of looks like Shambhala and his lackey there are dancing. Snow Elemental guy.
It'd be cool if it was on his left, because then it looked like he'd be pointing at Shambhala.
Yeah.
So I think Tues is going for a Holy Nova here, or Shadow Flame works. Because it's better than my play. And LotusKnight has nothing going on.
But the rent.
Double.
That's pretty much it. Ain't nothing going on but the rent.
Absolutely. Ooh, Dragon Bang's a really good pickup here.
It's a free one. Get free 5 damage in there, plus...
Oh, okay. I guess we won't see it. I don't know about playing... You should have played your Frizz. If your plan was to play Frizz this turn, you should have played it before your big old whelp. Just in case you drew a dragon. Because Frizz does not reduce dragon cost in your hand. Just in the deck. Yep.
And
LotusKnight sees the writing on the wall. Well, Druid attempted to do what Druid does, but just fizzled out, and Tues was able to put on enough pressure to beat it out.
So we're at 1-1. Currently in the THL. Semifinals between Tap Blast and Bad to the Bone.
Da-na-na-na-na. Some bad to the bone.
Tap Blast. Da-na-na-na-na. And Bad to the Bone. See if Lotus can get the Shambhala again. That'd be cool.
That was nuts.
Not
I'm upset we didn't get to make more 5/5s.
Yeah. Not by the hairs of my shinny shin shin, for sure. All right, so what are they bringing? Hunter?
I don't know anymore. I was so off last time.
Lotus brings Hunter because he's got Warrior and Shaman to deal with, so making Druid come back, or at least forcing Druid to win a match.
I think we'll see Warrior from Tues and hopefully Hunter from Lotus.
From some LKs.
For some LK.
Let's see.
Wiping off the table right now.
Hunter versus Warrior, boys.
Let the hunt begin.
My favorite card tracking. Yeah,
Tracking's so bad in the early game.
yeah.
So trash. Ooh, Tues does draw his best turn 1 card. Dormant minion, make a fiery war axe.
My work.
Hate that card.
It's alright.
Some 3 damage coming down the pipe.
Eventually. Point Skybarge here for Tues. There's not much that LotusKnight can do on 3 to answer this.
It's got quite the interesting sound coming out of it.
It's a mechanical skyship. Ugh.
Rotten.
No.
Fairy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, you can just start guessing all the cards, Saku. I don't, it's not really
There's
not
only
gonna
3 of them,
change.
so I'm gonna be 33.3333 repeated. So. Oh, that was a good takeout.
Weapons for my master!
Another sky barge to join the party.
All the sky barges.
Yep. Zephyrus with
Your wish is my
Just a pain to kill one of them. I don't know what else offers you here. I guess
Ooze.
Cleave.
Yep. Cleave is
But
good.
Cleave doesn't for sure kill one of the sky barges. Oof. And Tues just drew no pirates over the past like 3 turns. And then gets a 4-drop pirate.
Yep.
Sky barge not doing too much right now.
Sky barge just took out Zeph. 3 and you anchor.
Yeah. You want to start drawing? Hopefully, he just wants the sky barge to live. Start drawing some cards.
And it's gonna live for another turn at least. Ooh. No. 3 minions to take out the 5? No.
Sorry, just got a phone call.
You wouldn't.
So I think we attack here, just play whatever pirate we get. Ignore the big old whelp. Oh, we're gonna heroic strike first. Okay. Interesting.
Blood and
Hey.
blood.
Oh my gosh. Sky
Holy
barge does
moly.
not hit minions.
He's just all about the face, and there's no heal. So does Lotus.
Well fought.
Yeah.
I concede.
Yep. There's nothing Lotus could have done there. Scoops it up, tries ahead game 4. Shake off the bugs, down 2-1. Got to get these wins for your team here.
Tues is thinking, okay, I just need the nut draw, and I'm good.
I just need to draw all my totems, make them all really freaking big, and smash them in the mouth.
Some thick and juicy totems, and we're good to go.
I actually don't know who's favored in the Totem Shaman versus Hunter match, but I think it's probably closer to 50-50, or probably better for the Hunter to take it on now than the Druid, since Hunter does have that early game board that they can try to fight against these totems.
Yep. So
Yep, and we will see the Hunter back.
LK kept it.
Your time ends now.
Let the hunt.
So for
begin.
LotusKnight here, just want to keep the Zevs, get rid of the rest of this, and
Keep track.
Tues' hand is maybe maul everything that's not evil totem.
Yeah. Get the bloodlust. You gonna keep that, or are you gonna throw it? Yeah. You
No.
threw it.
I want to throw it.
Yeah, he's got a decent setup there. So
Yep.
tempo out the evil. To sorry.
Desert Spear. Nice. Pro is the only time I like tempoing a tracking on turn 1, since you do know your opponent's exact 30. All right. We're just going to go ahead and get these totems online. Oh, Titanic Lackey is a pretty good one.
Step up.
Tues got a pretty good. Ooh, and he's
Ooh,
gonna-
Taunt Lackey. Or Taunt Totem, not Lackey. Makes it that much harder for LotusKnight to get to the evil totem.
What's Zeph here do? Nothing? Yeah, nothing. Okay.
Zeph silences. Maybe a Holy Smite. I don't actually know. All right.
Here it comes.
Just gonna make a second one. We're no longer totem shaman. We're now lackey shaman.
We're thick and juicy shaman right now. So kill command.
Kill command helps clear up one of these.
I wonder.
If he had, yeah, you can't do that. Okay.
And two just has a plethora of things. I see a bunch of shoot lackeys come down this turn. Double shoot, take down the 5/4. Og Merchant shoots down the 4/1.
Keep building your
Yep. Take a 2/8 taunt.
forward.
And then go face. Oh, trading. Okay. I don't know about the trades. I think I would have liked pushing face for 4.
Your wish is my
But it works out since LotusKnight's gonna clear some of this.
2/3 lightning storm makes sense.
Yeah. Evil Totem will survive. Ooh, only 2 damage to it. Oh, they're splitting X off the top.
Yep.
So we can Titanic Lackey the Evil Totem and then splitting X. Make 2 2/7s instead of 2 2/5s.
What about carpet and then throwing the Titanic Lack?
Nah, I like getting the splitting X out there.
2 totems, yeah.
Because this allows you to have the full board still. Where if you threw out the Magic Carpet, you would lose your Lackey. So.
Rotten Drake. Not playable this turn.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Alright, kill command comes out to kill one of the evil totems.
And Lotus is slowly losing ability to handle the board, I think.
The last ways he does is Varanus plus Unleash the Hounds.
Oh,
Tues is just gonna go wide.
wow. Okay, and that Scrap Imp is just...
Scrap Imp is pretty bad for Tues, to be honest. He wanted something that could attack.
all the doggies go into...
All the doggies.
Impressive.
That is it.
And let's see it. As long as we don't accidentally misclick on a hound. And we didn't. There we have it.
Need it.
We made it. Bloodlust plus Storm's Wrath. Here for Tues. Takes the game. Takes it 3-1 in the series. Huge win. For Bad to the Bone, right? Am I getting this wrong?
Tap last,
No,
dude.
tap last. Man, I had a 50-50 shot, and I missed it. All right. That's huge for tap last because they came into this match 9 down, 9-8. Tues with a 3-1 victory takes them up 4 points, takes them 12-10. So it's all down to Lawful Dog versus Ego Waffle. And the worst part at this point is if Lawful gets 2 points, the week ends in a tie if Ego wins. So
just asking Tues if he's interested in doing an interview. Just waiting on them.
nah. He says, nah, I want to be with that tuna guy.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, he did say sure. So. Tues in here. Hello, Tues.
Can you hear me all right?
We certainly
Yeah,
can.
we can hear you.
Can you hear us okay?
Yeah.
Excellent work on your shaman.
Yeah. Shaman go burr.
Yep.
Shaman go burr.
Hey, congrats on your win, Tuna.
Hey, thanks. Look
You
at that.
made it.
Look at all these winners in here in Saku.
So just before I say anything, I want to say happy birthday to Bill Snyder.
Oh.
He said that
Post
we
in
have
the
to
chat.
take the win this week for our win, for his birthday. So
Is today's
we have
actual
one
birthday?
more to
Or
go.
was it a different
Yeah, it's his
day?
actual birthday.
Well, I'm posting it in chat. Now all of chat knows.
I think it's like 47 or something now.
Hey, 47 is not bad, man.
Hey,
I'm
you know
49.
Saku's like, yeah, I was gonna say, you know Saku's like 50, right?
Old as dirt.
Old as dirt. I think dirt's older, but I'll give it to you, Saku.
All right.
Give it to you.
Thanks, homie.
Thanks, homie. Yeah, but once again, congrats on the win. You know, how'd you feel in that first time you brought Shaman? You kind of just like, you know, you started off strong and then just fizzle hard into the Warlock after AoE after AoE after AoE.
Yeah, he was kind of had all the AoEs that game.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of like the matchup. It's like pretty close. I think it's like a little bit Shaman favored just because the Warlock does draw like 2 to 3 of the AoEs, but if they do, it's like pretty much unwinnable for Shaman, I think.
Yeah. Dark Skies and the Crazed Netherwings are just always so good if you can't get your Totemic Mites on top in time.
Yeah, but I brought like the full aggro lineup this week because I knew Lotus would be scouting me, and I intending to play more like priest control lineups throughout the full season.
Yeah.
So I just went like complete 180 to the full aggro. The Pirate Warrior though is not the way. That deck, the Corsair Cash Nerf, losing like 3 damage with that is just.
It's really bad. That's the warrior that got hit the most with that nerf. That 3 burst is nice, and then you just lose out on it. You don't even care about the extra durability. You're like, no, that's damage I'm missing.
I need base. Yeah.
I mean, your Skybarge got you back. And it had like 4 chances to hit a minion. It was just like, nah, I'm good.
It wanted to win.
Yeah.
I'm jumping over that fool. Yeah.
What's that? We don't care about that. We're a smorking deck. Go face.
Yeah. So were you surprised with LotusKnight's Shambhala kicking some dust versus the Druid
Shambhala
match?
was crazy.
He had nothing but zeros in his 0-cost cards in his hand too, so he could have rolled out at least 2 of the. It was pretty funny to see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really took the Brightwing. I wonder what his other choices were.
It was like Brightwing, Norzdamu, and some other 9-drop. Maybe another Alexstrasza.
Alright, that makes sense then.
Yeah, I think
just
it
get
was
on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like the same as yours off your Judge and Lackey,
Mhm.
where you had Norzdamu, Malagos, and Alexstrasza.
Yeah, I took the Malagos because like 8 health is a breakpoint, and then like 12 sometimes survives. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It had a chance of sticking around.
Yeah, that's why I thought same thing when you picked the Mally. I was like, that thing just has a huge butt.
Yeah, like it's very easy for Warlock to deal 8 compared to 12.
Yeah, just an easy Moarg plus something is too easy for it. But yeah, so you put your team up now. What did I say? 12-10, which is huge because now even if Ego Waffle wins 3-2, Bad to the Bone does not win the week.
Oh, because we won like wait.
Yeah, because you will both end with the same amount of points.
But we have 3 series wins. No, I think we only have 2 series wins though.
Oh yeah, so they'll take it in the tiebreaker, but it is just funny to look at that and be like, oh, they don't win technically on points.
Wait, that is a tiebreaker, right? It's like it's the series wins. So
Yeah, in playoffs, I believe it is who has the series wins.
So you were scared of Lotus's mage?
Yeah, I just looked at the stats from the decks because I feel like with the aggro decks, like stats matter a lot more just because there's like less room to gain edges through play.
Yeah.
So I just went fully off of the stats, and just the mage and the warlock were pretty close, but the mage is like a little bit worse into my decks, or a little bit like stronger, a little worse for me to see.
Just because they can turn around a lot faster than the warlock can, where they'll freeze your board for like 5 turns in a row, play a power creation, start punching your face, clear your board at the same time, and you're just like, oh, okay, thanks.
So this is how Hearthstone's played. I get you.
Yeah. Or at least with the warlock, you kind of know when they're about to start turning the corner.
Also, I think the warlock just has like a higher chance to brick. Like the mage has so many cards, like the freeze cards. Zephyrius will probably just clear the board of any of the aggro decks. Also, Reno probably gets there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and
I think
I don't know. The aggro decks, they didn't really like. They kind of just get onto the board and that's about it. They don't really have like second surge or something's like Demon Hunter.
No, you lose the board and you're just like, well, okay then. Try a little bit on the inside.
Just a little.
Just a little. Yeah, actually, his he only had that one Dark Skies in the Warlock versus Shaman match for a while as his only board clear, and it worked out for him on that turn 4 there to clear everything, but somehow the 1 health Sludge Slurper.
Yeah, I think was Sludge Slurper the worst thing to survive? It might have been the worst thing to survive. Yeah,
because you had Mana Tide, a Flame Tongue,
and then the
Battle Mage.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
I think that was your board.
Was there the Overload, like the 1/3 Overload guy?
Oh, it was that guy. Sorry, yeah. So it was the 1/3 Overload guy, Flame Tongue, Sludge Slurper, and
I don't think there was a Mana Tide. Yeah, I think the Mana Tide was in my hand at that point.
I don't know. It was something with 3 health. That's all I know. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it was the Flame Tongue. And the 1/3 guy. That card's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I like that card. That card is pretty good for the early game for Totem Shaman. Sometimes you really don't have an attack for a while.
It feels like Tunnel Trog, but like fair.
I was gonna say, you mean not broken? Oh yeah, let me just gain these stats forever. No Tunnel Trog, please stop.
I've been seeing the screenshots of these like wild turn 1s the Shaman can do now with that the Innervate Overload card now.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be so gross. That's so gross. I'm not excited for it. You just like turn 1 Tunnel Trog. If you have like double Innervate, you can like double Innervate, play a 4-mana 7/7. Your Tunnel Trogs are like a 9/10 or like a 9/12. Oh, I'm good. I don't want to play against that. That just sounds like a nightmare waiting to happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, oh yeah, look at this 1/3. Oh, now.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us, Tues.
Thank you for casting and streaming and everything.
Hey,
yeah.
No problem. It was our pleasure. It was fun.
Thanks for letting us cast it. Yeah.
Awesome. Congrats on the win, and see what happens with Lawful Dog and Eagle Waffle. So it's there you go, Eagle. Gosh.
There you go.
Wow.
Do you know what time they play Tues to let everyone at home know? That's interested in the series.
I think it's when Ego finishes his Tespa. So I think the earliest that was in like 20 minutes.
Ooh.
So soon-ish. Like 20 minutes to an hour.
Ooh. It's exciting. There you go, folks. Start paying attention to Discord things in about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Yeah. With lots of swear words for being happy, or lots of swear words for losing.
For being sad. Yeah. Either way, there's going to be a lot of swear words right now. None by Saku, though.
No. I don't swear. I say F a lot.
Oh, you're going to start an F chain in chat now, Saku. Thanks.
Yeah, everybody that's happy in chat, having fun, that's the F word we're going to use.
Press F.
Yeah, press F now. Okay. So thanks
10
again.
minutes from now.
Thanks again, Tues.
Thank you. See you guys.
Take care now.
See ya.
Okay, so now we have RonMexico.
RonMexico.
Yeah, with the unknown. That's where the came from.
There we go. Yeah, that's right.
Versus HeatShock, WashU Mishas. So both players have banned. What do you think? Just taking a quick look. I know we went over the deck list very quick.
Oh, it's double. I think it's double warrior ban.
You know it's right. Double warrior band.
That's the only one of the night.
Yeah.
You were
True.
talking about earlier saying, oh, it's going to be double warrior band across the stats.
Yeah. And,
Nope.
and if LotusKnight brought warrior, then that would have been correct, but he didn't. So, okay.
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll give him a chance. Wait a second.
Yeah.
He's lost. Shit. Okay. So I'm going to get Ron and HeatShock to start rock and rolling. For our viewers out there, RonMexico is going to be on the bottom. And first to spectate versus HeatShock, who's going to be on top. And...
I got to look at Ron's hand up close and personal.
Mm-hmm.
Man. This day just went from great to bad. Thanks, Saku.
He's just sitting in your seat down there, man.
It's funny enough that we were talking earlier, as you get these players ready. Ron and I were talking earlier in the Friday Night Fights chat, that is also the Sunday Night Showdown chat, about Ron casting my match, and he's like, no, I'm stressed enough. I'd rather not. And I was like, that's all right, Ron. I'll stress over your match as I cast it, but I'll yell at you instead of probably the nice words you would have said to me.
Yeah. Yeah, you and Ron always have the fantastic banter, so...
I guess that's a nice way to put it.
That's what it is, man. It's brotherly love, right?
You know, it's funny enough you say that, Saku. The other day, Ducharmeau, let me see what he said. I said something, and Isocles was like, man, what did I get myself into? And here it is. He goes, Ducharmeau goes, Brushy and Ron are like two brothers. They argue, they bicker, they bust on each other, but they still love each other. And I was like, I don't know about love each other. I don't know if I love Ron. Get the guy out of here.
So my client crashed, and I think both players are starting to go in.
They are. I'm going to radio broadcast it for you.
Yeah, it should be pretty quick.
All right. Game 1, double Demon Hunter.
Come, sit a while and relax.
Signing mulligans at the moment.
Almost there. Stay on target.
Stay on target. Stay on target, red team. All right, Ron's opening hand is Blazing Battle Mage, Gladebound Adept, Beaming Sidekick, Umberwing, and the coin. HeatShock's opening hand is Beaming Sidekick, Gladebound Adept, Blazing Battle Mage, and Metamorphosis.
We are in, just as you said it. So double DH.
Yep. Like Ron's just random plethora of golden cards.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, here's some golden, here's some non-golden. By the way, my hero power is golden because I play Hearthstone a lot.
I'm gonna coin a Umberwing just to tilt everybody. So, oh no, his sidekick is not golden either.
Yeah.
You have disappointed me for the last time.
Hey, I got you.
That's impossible. Ron always disappoints me. Every day just disappoints me more and more.
Not much. You don't want to throw down that fiend because it just gets murdered as soon as it lands on the.
Patient.
I think this turn might be just trade into a 1/2 beaming sidekick upper 2/2.
Yep.
And then hero power face. But we'll see how HeatShock wants to do it. HeatShock for sure a better player than me, so whatever he does is definitely the better play. If it's different than mine.
Got you, friend.
Well, he's going to attack the 2/4. Okay. Wasn't sure if he was going to.
Yep. This makes sense. Helps him do the trade a little better into it next turn.
Umberwing coming out.
Yeah, it's Ron's only play. I don't see why he would just hero power this turn. Yeah, I think Ron's just trying to figure out trades after he plays his. Yeah.
Okay.
We will kill up 2/3. Yeah, just leaving with a 1/2.
make the choice, and another
It's a good
Umberwing
pick.
to.
Yeah, it's a good
Counter.
top pick here for HeatShock. I'll just play Battle Fiend and Umberwing and still attack to grow it. Because we can Umberwing, we can face attack into the 2-1, 1-2 into a 1-1. Oh. We're going to leave the Umberwing back. Okay. Interesting.
Well, I guess.
I guess he leaves it back so you can play it on turn 4, attack turn 4, attack turn 5 to play his Gladebound. So that way it doesn't leave like an awkward turn where like he doesn't want to attack. Okay. I like this play.
Wouldn't have thought of that myself. I would have just slapped that on there and
Demons.
Just start going to town.
yeah. Look at me. Look at the things I'm doing. Boom, boom, boom.
look at me, guys.
See his weakness. We're with you.
We should definitely be seeing the Umberwing here.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Hero power take down the 2-2, and HeatShock has full control over this board at the moment.
My board, Ron. My board.
Only question for Ron this turn is, are we just playing the Escape Mana Saber and just kind of giving up on the board? Or are we powering down the 2-1? I think if I'm Ron, I'm just going to slam this Mana Saber and pass turn. Just so we can get our Warglaives off next turn. Because you're not too worried about taking 4 at this point. And Warglaives plus Mana Saber should be able to clear up just about anything that comes down.
Mm-hmm.
Even just Mana Saber, attack, hero power to Gladebound Adept.
I grow impatient.
But I think Ron's route to get back on this board and start taking control of the game again is definitely this Mana Saber.
So he has 2 Mana Sabers in his deck list.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh. Thought it only showed 1, but it's interesting that there is 2.
So we valued, Ron and I talked about it, we valued having the consistency of our Warglaives back on turn 5 over the second Og Merchant, since we were not playing the Amani Berserkers anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So it left out the reason to run all these deal damage to your minion cards, since we're back down to just having the 2 Bone Chewers. So that was our idea behind it. And plus maybe if you don't have Warglaives on 6, maybe you can or Warglaives on 5 with Mana Saber, you possibly can cast Skull on 5. Which is still huge.
Yeah.
Because Ron was on coin this game, and now he has theoretically another coin. Plus a 3/5 body.
Short. Now I am complete.
So the Metamorphosis here, yeah, indicates no attack with the weapon. See how Ron wants to respond, but I think he's just gonna probably attack face and whip up this Warglaives.
Just do a Twin Slice, hero power, and... Oh, no, sorry. 3/5,
No.
right. Yeah, 3/5, and then the Warglaives, right. Jesus. I was looking at this like, oh, yeah, that's right, Mana Saber. We were just talking about that, and I zoned out already. Stupid old man disease.
Come on, Saku. Stupid old man disease. I mean, you said it yourself. You're as old as dirt, so.
Yep.
Ron choosing to leave behind these 1/1s. Doesn't want to waste the weapon charges on them. From HeatShock, we'll just see. Oh. I was thinking maybe we would attack one of our 1/1s into the Mana Saber to attack face and then Gladebound, but we might just see everything go face here for HeatShock.
Mm-hmm.
Since we do have the second Gladebound, so that's another 4 damage over the top the following turn.
So it's 8. 8 plus 5, and yeah. Well,
Yeah,
in 2 turns.
This 4, and plus the hero face, it takes Ron down to 9. So I like this. Ron does get to answer that Glade Bound with his own Glade Bound. Ooh, and that's a nice one too. So if Ron wants, this allows him to Mana Saber into a 1/1, Og Merchant the other 1/1, Glade Bound down the other Glade Bound, and then push 4 face. Possibly more if he wants to use one of his Twin Slices.
Demons. Demons.
But unfortunate for Ron, he is facing down 9 damage next turn with Metamorphosis, Hero Power, Glade Bound.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Is he thinking about hitting face? Because that would just be murder.
He's, I think he's thinking about playing Frozen Shadow Weaver or not.
It's Corden's favorite card, or Memnarch's.
Memnarch's favorite card, yeah. Alright, and he is just going to Glade Bound the other Glade Bound, and this should do it for HeatShock.
Yep.
You possess true power.
Yep, HeatShock sees it.
You possess true power.
Both players meme on each other real quick. Game 1 down. HeatShock takes it.
Our enemies will fall.
I want to be more upset since I'm on Ron's team, but I'm trying to stay neutral, you know?
You're doing a good job, Brushy.
Thanks.
You just get to go off on Ron if he loses.
No, absolutely. I mean, I already get to go off on him.
Okay.
He lost the game, so, you know.
Go team. You shouldn't have lost, Ron. Turd.
Yeah, stupid Ron. 9-2 in the regular season, loses in the playoffs. What a loser!
Just an unpinched turd, man. Forget it. Words of wisdom or encouragement.
Yeah. Never. All I do is roast Ron. Those are my words of encouragement for him.
Hey, we get an F from Jim Fellows in the chat. That's good. Thanks, Jim.
A solo F.
Yep.
I thought more people would be having fun with you, Saku.
Yeah. F is.
Turns out they don't care.
No. F is means something different to other people, I guess.
Well, F is for friends that do stuff together.
That's right. Friends have fun.
U is for you and me.
This ends now.
Z is for zebras.
Come on, Saku. I guess you don't know. That's something for like 18 to like 35-year-olds. It's a. I don't know if you ever watched SpongeBob when you were growing up, Saku.
Would have been like I haven't grown up yet, buddy.
Oh, that's fair. It's fair. So we will see the Shaman here from HeatShock taking on the Demon Hunter once again for RonMexico. I think if I'm HeatShock, all I'm doing is mulling one of these portals. I guess there's arguments to keep both the portals, but if you keep both the portals, I think you mull the totem then, because most likely you're going to coin portal.
Mm-hmm.
And then the overload just makes things awkward. Oh. Or just get rid of all three.
I was like,
yeah. All right, then.
Didn't need them anyway.
Ooh, that Chaos Strike's a nice pickup for on for turn 2. Because we'll probably be seeing this Battle Mage here from HeatShock, so.
So HeatShock has your favorite Shaman hero?
No.
Okay. Oh, no, it's the
Thunder
Thunder guy.
Yeah. Thunder King is the best. Just because he insults you as you're playing.
Triple action there.
Yeah. So kind of a relatively slow hand from HeatShock here. But he does have the Faceless and stuff to fight back for board here eventually.
Beaming Sidekick is going to be beaming. That it has a friend to give two health to.
Yeah, unlike Avi on Friday night that never allowed the Beaming Sidekick battle cry to happen.
Yep. Just tempoed her out and that was it.
That was the end of it.
Get out there in the field.
Get out there in the field. I don't care what you're doing. Get out there.
Yep. +2 to the ground.
Just a big 2 appears in the middle of the Hearthstone board. Like, what? What is happening
I
here?
grow impatient.
So what's Ron thinking of doing? Just waiting for the next turn?
I think he's mapping out his future turns. Taking it nice and slow. Doesn't want to mess anything up. Just trying to figure out, like, okay, you know, if this is my play this turn, what is my play the following turn?
And what does the fox say?
Home is where the wagon is.
Okay. Bringing a lackey
Ooh.
to the house, so it's
Witchy lackey.
the witchy woman. Yep.
Yeah. As I love this card. I love the design of Transfer Student.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first until I found out what the actions definitely were, and it made sense. Made more sense than
Yep.
what I thought was gonna be a
So-
mini Zeph. So
Yeah. So it looks like HeatShock might be considering coin Storm's Wrath here.
For my
Just try to make these trades more awkward for Ron. You know, buff his 3/3 to a 4/4. That way it trades profitably into Battle Fiend. Or not profitably, but they both die.
or
Or Ron can just play Kane.
bump, sidekick, face.
Yeah, you can leave the 4/4 behind.
Demons?
Play Kane, kill a 2/2, push 4. Theoretically, the other play would be like play Kane and just trade all. You know, trade the Battle Fiend or the Kane into the 4/4 with the beaming sidekick, and then the other 3/4 kills the 2/2.
Demons? Demons.
Mana Saber is
If he's mana sabering, that means he does not care, and he's just gonna work Glaives following turn. Yeah. Clear off 2/2. Set up for War Glaives.
more minions on board, I guess.
That'd be the same amount of minions.
Oh, right. Because Kane. Yeah, because Kane's 4 now?
Yep.
Yeah.
3/4.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Okay. And the Greyheart Sage will take down the Battle Fiend. It's healed up by the Healing Totem. I definitely think Ron just packs somewhere a Mana Saber, throws out this War Glaives, punches 2 mana units. Because this Mana Saber either goes into the Totem or the Battle Mage,
I grow
and then Ron takes
impatient.
at least 4. Looks like we're going to tank 6. Keep the health of the Mana Saber up. Since he does know HeatShock does have Serpentine Portals in his deck. 3 mana deal 3, summon a 3 drop.
Another fox.
Another Transfer Student. See which lackey we get. Baseless pretty good here.
Looking for a taunt. Was that? Do you think they were looking for a taunt for that minion? Oh, didn't play it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't play the Faceless Lackey. I guess we're going to save it to turn 6, play Faceless Lackey plus the Faceless Corruptor, just to ensure that HeatShock has something for it.
I will still find you.
Ron frees a face here to prevent any kind of Bog Knuckles shenanigans this turn.
So he's just gonna have a faceless. Ooh.
Oh, that's a pretty good 2-drop. Probably won't matter, but still a pretty good one. Ball of our first Lackey.
Oh. That's a good one. Big 6/5 in the way. I almost would have thought he would have poked the bear with the 3-2 there, like when he's doing the faceless corruptor. But anyway.
One more time. What?
Well, with the faceless corruptor, once it produced Solarian there, I thought he would have killed that and then would have put that dude in deck.
Impatient.
Can't think of the name. My brain's going. So.
Well, he can't kill it. He had no way of killing his own 3-2.
Step up!
Looks like Ron's just gonna save the twin slices. We will be able to push one base again with his hero power because of the Mana Saber. This should, I think, just about lock it up. Or Ron here. Yeah, there's the bog. Oh, Bog Spine. I knew it was Bog something Knuckles. That was close. HeatShock's throwing it out there, just seeing what he gets off this Dread Corsair. Not a whole lot saves you here, HeatShock. Not a whole lot. 5-drops really aren't that good.
6 is where it's at, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, because 6 you can get like Cartoon Defenders,
For my glory.
stuff like that. The 5-drop taunts are like Tenjin and some other garbage. But it also makes it worse for HeatShock that he has to take this 2 in order to even evolve his Dread Corsair.
I will not be rashed.
He might even be contemplating Totem attack, evolve the Totem, and play Corsair just as this is a taunt, but
Nope,
we're gonna throw it out there. See what we get.
Most impressive.
That does it. Get up board, sees the writing on the wall, scoops it up. Ron ties the series back up 1-1. Both Demon Hunters gone. I can't believe that deck just has been nerfed to the ground for the past like 3 months straight.
And it's still hanging.
It's still just kicking so well. Ooh, instant Q back up. Looks like Rogue from Ron taking on the Hunter from HeatShock.
The might of the elves.
Watch your back.
HeatShock has a very easy decision here. He just gets them all of this.
I think he keeps it all, just for giggle's sake.
Just for giggles, just gets outpaced and destroyed by the Rogue for funsies and semifinals. Yeah, absolutely. Seems like a great plan, Saku.
Yeah.
I like Ron's full keep here. I would.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Nice, looks a little better.
Keep all your high cards, you get your low cards back. That's the theory. So you're right on curve.
Except for when you draw all your high cards anyways.
No, doesn't happen in Hearthstone.
Never. Never once seen it happen.
Reborn is not too bad for Ron.
No, that's a pretty good one. Especially if we get a Rush Lackey eventually. Then we just insta heal 5. But Ron's just going to take it nice and slow. Really no reason to put Hanar out there. Doesn't do anything. We don't have any secrets in hands at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I find. When I played Rogue a little bit, Hanar was pretty frustrating once you started getting the whole secret.
When you just start comboing, yeah. Another Explorer? Yeah.
More Dragons.
Alright. Easiest seal of fate of Ron's life.
What would he put it on? Face?
His own face. Ron's own face. Somehow. He's going to heal himself for 4. And
deal damage for 4.
And then deal damage again to himself.
Yep. So he's thinking about it.
He's thinking about some other plays, maybe like questing coin, something, but that's just so we can just explore.
Yeah. Automatic seal fate there.
Yep. Ooh. Come on, Ron, you gotta hit the rush, Lackey. What are you doing, bro?
saving the dagger. Now, HeatShock playing the... Nope.
Dragon Bane. They just saw a Seal of Fate from the rogue, so it makes dealing with this Dragon Bane way harder. Ron's hand is super awkward.
Ancestral...
Give me a quest.
Guardian? Nope.
No. We need to find something off the phrase here.
Coin.
Oh. It's not bad. Because now we can double shoot, punch it with our face with the Shadow Step. Grow our questing to a large size just to get eaten by this Rottenness Drake.
This is where Rogue does rogue things.
I mean... Hunter's got somewhat of an answer. I mean, he's got a 50-50 answer. Let's see. We'll see how HeatShock wants to respond, if he wants to take the 50-50 or maybe play Zixor, kill the 1-1 and set up for something in the future. But...
Take 8 in the face in the process?
Oh, you're going to take more than 8. I don't know if you know how questing works, Saku, but...
No, I don't.
That boy grows. All right, 50-50. Ooh.
And loses. Ouch.
Loses the 50-50. Oh, and Ron hits a taunt. Protect his quest.
I think you would Chidakis right now, just to be silly.
No. Saku. Get out of here with your silly plays.
I'm just gonna throw. Here. Well, bam.
I will act as your skill.
So do you hit the 6-5? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you hit the 6-5 here just in case. No, HeatShock has something. I don't know what else that could really do it. I guess he could have traded into the shield, play Faceless Corruptor, and then traded into the questing. So full clear for it.
Zixor.
I think we're Zeffing this turn. I think we're going to try to get rid of this questing.
Rottenness Drake to do another 50-50? Or Varanus? Varanus would be nice.
So I think it is Rottenness, though, because Varanus doesn't have the combo pieces right now to deal with this. Now we'll see what Zephyros gives. Oh, Arcane Shot. That's right. It's only 2 health. Okay. This plays a lot better than what I was thinking. That's why HeatShock's way better.
He's more better than both of us, yep. Well, at
oh,
least
for sure. Both of us combined, for sure.
HeatShock, we miss your mage, dude.
I mean, you gotta outplay sometimes. You know, you always bring mage, so sometimes you just gotta be like, you know what? Nah.
Does Ron actually have secrets in his deck?
I don't think so at this point.
Okay. Just asking for a friend.
Yeah, just asking for a friend. So Ron's trying to figure out how he's gonna protect his. Okay. Ooh.
Oh. Face? No.
We're gonna see what we get off the praise. Galcron fully invoked for next turn.
We can do the shooty lackey and dagger.
Yeah, and dagger. Yep. Wonder if we'll see the spell lackey come out here too, or we'll save her for a future questing turn. All right, just see the spell lackey. Oh, infinite shadow steps.
Oh.
Well, this is why you needed to save it for questing turn, Ron. Infinite shadow steps. It's funny because it's whenever Ron and I like co-op rogue, that's all he yells at me. Whenever we get like ethereal lackey with questing on board, he's like, "All right, play lackey, go infinite." Every time without fail.
Ron, calm down, Ron. Freeze the face because there's.
Is it cold?
Yeah, you want to freeze face because you're worried about Galcron because you know if you're paying attention, you know that it's fully invoked. Hey, well, that's pretty good.
Why is that pretty good, Brushy?
Talk waggle. Hey, secrets.
There's a dirty secret.
That's a dirty tricks.
Hey, did they?
What? I forgot that when you transform, you get unfrozen.
That's weird.
Oh.
I didn't notice that before. Now I did.
Because you're not the same. You're not the same character anymore.
That's bullcrap.
I forgot that's how that worked.
Yeah, that's bullcrap.
Look at Ron for known interactions.
Do you think you should have punched the 4-3 or just left it alone, like you did?
You don't care.
Okay.
Not scared about that 4-3.
Face is the place.
Yeah. Biggest card all face.
So a few interactions I've not noticed before, and now I have, and I feel stupid. So it's good.
They're rare interactions, Saku. No reason to be upset about it. Yo, Ron with a bajillion shoot lackeys this game.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Bring all your dragons. I got all the shooties.
Yep. I'm curious if Ron plays the faceless. Okay.
Gonna punch the 5 in the face?
Yeah. I think we do. Absolutely. Top deck Unleash would be great here for HeatShock. Ooh. Missed it. At least we get what a board. Yeah, this is Horde, so this is Shoot. Lackey transfer student? Yep. At least clear off this Edwin. Or not Edwin, Blessing Adventure.
If you run, you're not really hurt by that too much.
I mean, you're kind of hurt.
Just a little.
It's lethal right there that you just lost out on.
All I need was Kronks to come out, and it would have been lethal the other way.
Yeah.
Never happened.
I mean, theoretically, we could still have lethal. We can Togwaggle, draw 3 cards, hit Kronks, and kill him anyways.
Goblet. No. Okay.
No. Saku.
Ooh. Ah.
Saku always offers Goblet. Y'all gotta take the Goblet?
Do you run?
I think we just saw the miscreen out there. No, because then our hand's full. I guess we just play nothing then. Right. For HeatShock, it's looking rough.
Throw down that 10 mana card and just
pray.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we could Corrosive Breath kill the 3/1 and then CMAC kill the 5/5. We Ron with just some 1/1s left over.
Good choice. Rush and bubble.
Yep. Rush Divine Shield.
I never lied, but I never told the truth.
Plus, HeatShock's not too scared because looking over Ron's deck list, we're not running any Eviscerates this week. So, you know, you're not too scared of some 1/1s coming out here. There's no burst damage over the top.
Yeah.
Unless you just keep generating 800 shoot lackeys, Ron. That's fine.
Pack tack. That'd be cool.
I think he was deciding, over the play ambush or play pack tactics before having the Hanar trigger. Oh, that misdirection could be huge into the Grand Slam.
Which we know is probably going to come down next turn.
Yeah.
Darkness reigns.
We might see CMAT again, but nah, it has to be Slam. You gotta try to clear off a lot of this board.
Counterspell? Counterspell, is that a spell? That might be alright.
We can't play Counterspell Soccer. We only had 2 mana.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the mana, sorry. I was just playing all the cards.
Roll them.
Here it comes.
Alright, here they come. All right, tactics triggers.
Okay. Oh.
Oh no, our hand's full, but we have lethal.
Masterful. I can see.
Yep, lethal on board. HeatShock packs it in. RonMexico goes up 2-1. Going into game 4, Ron left with just his Hunter against HeatShock's Shaman and Hunter. So, I don't think it really matters what deck
Hunter versus
HeatShock
Hunter.
brings. Ooh. Why do you get to know things before me, Saku? Messed
Hunter
up,
versus
man.
Shaman, actually. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, you lied to me.
Let the hunt.
Yeah.
Why would you lie to me like that?
Just type F in chat if you think I'm a liar.
Well, you are. You literally just lied on air.
You know what the F stands for?
Fun.
Fibbing. Because I lied.
Oh. Wasn't ready, Saku.
You weren't ready for that F.
No, I was not.
Job's done.
All right, Ron. Don't draw Zixor. Point Evil Totem, most likely here from HeatShock. All right, the lackey he's going to get, Saku. Dracanic lackey.
Shooty. Hey. You called it. So that's
Don't ever go against me, Saku.
That's
I'm
one in a
right.
row. That's one in a row.
I'm always right.
Throw another one down. Quick, tell me
All
the
right.
2.
Spell lackey, rush lackey. Oh. All right, I got rush lackey.
Okay. You're 50-50 so far.
What? I got 2 out of 3, Saku. That's more than 50-50.
You're 50-50 still.
I don't think you can do math.
I don't need to do math. It's only Hearthstone. That's why I lose so bad.
It's RNG. You don't need to do math in Hearthstone.
No. Silly.
If you think you got lethal, oh well, just push cards forward.
Yeah. Despite whatever message shows up on the screen. You've already used this minion.
Oh, I want to attack again.
Squall Hunter. Squall Hunter beyond next, but your overload is crazy. But Fairy Dragon's probably the better one, better option.
I think we just Squall. No, I don't know. These all kind of suck for his deck. To be
It does,
honest.
yeah.
Probably just a Fairy Dragon. Just
Yeah,
for
it's
tempo.
cheap. Yep,
Yeah.
cheap and dirty.
Time to get down and dirty.
Looking for another cheap and dirty. Oh, Twin Tyrant might be okay. That's a long way off
No,
right
I
now.
think we're taking Squall Hunter.
Yeah, you're being
Once
forced
again,
to take
we
it.
just want something. Yeah, we just want some minions that we can play over the next few turns to get ready for our evolves.
Scavenger? Scavenger ping?
We
Bone
could
Wraith.
just do your Bone Wraith. Yeah, I think I like seeing Bone Wraith because Scavenger's Ingenuity next turn allows you to play whatever you get off of it.
Gotcha.
See if Ron's playing the Diving Griffin version this week.
The flavor of the month. Flavor of the week, I should say.
Well, the Diving Griffin version is the GM's version. For a while there, Ron swore by only playing Zixor as your only beast. So I never know when Ron brings Hunter if he's going to have which package he's going to have. You know, Ron just doing Ron things. Leash the Hounds. I think I like just seeing the Bone Wraith.
Quickly.
He's got to review his cards, make sure he knows what he's got, and then go from there.
He's just looking.
Opts for Bone Wraith. Okay.
Yep. I think it's the best one. Allows you to use all your mana effectively. It's just a nice 2/5 body on the board.
Squall and Evolve?
No, 5/7, 4 mana 5/7 is a lot better than a lot of 5-drops. You know, there's a lot of bad 5-drops out there. So
That's, yeah, you already said that.
you're
before,
evolving.
right?
Yeah, you're evolving your already overstated 4-drop into a possible just absolutely trash 5-drop. No, I'm good. I'll take my 5/7. Because 5/7 worth the stats as on average of a 6-drop. So, we did hit the Zigzor for Ron.
Yeah, it looks like it might disappear.
Probably see both 1/1 straight into this, and then Bone Rake goes to this. Yep. Ron just keeping the board clear as much as he can to contain down this evolved nonsense in the next few turns, hopefully. All right. The slowest animation in all of Hearthstone.
Cool. Not a really good card either.
I mean, it's you gotta look at it as it's a pretty
3/3.
average 3-drop. Yeah, it's you dealt 3 to something and got a 3/3. I'd be pretty happy with that. That's all the card did.
Fizzle or Frizz Kinderroot or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Roost. Yep.
Frizz Kindle. That was my actually my free golden from her expansion.
Nice.
And then I disenchanted her for a golden dragon queen, Alex Raza.
Better choice.
Yeah. So Ron this turn. Rottenness is not active, so we probably will just see Frizz hero power push 2 with the Bone Wraith. I really don't want to see the Zephyrs here. Zephyrs is pretty good for, you know, if he does do some shenanigans.
She was taken out of the Highlander deck a while ago, wasn't she? And then it got put back in, or
I don't think she was. Was she ever in it?
I just
maybe in like the very
beginning?
early.
Yeah, I think that was Dragon Hunter in itself, not.
Yeah.
I just happened to notice in Highlander, it's like, especially tonight.
So she's been picking up a lot of popularity because of the Dragon Queen nerf, making you can't play both your Dragon Queen or your dragons on the same turn you play it.
Nice.
So this allows you to discount your Dragon Queen and play both on turn 9. And it also just has added value like this, where now you're 5 mana 5/5, big ol' whelp is 3 mana 5/5, draw a card.
Yeah. So you bump the 4/2, you're gonna get taken out anyway in Rottenness?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one you bump. It kills both and it dies to both. So Ron's probably thinking about playing CMAT here as this plays. So we'll either see CMAT here, Divine Shield Rush, or we'll see the Rottenness plus Hero Power. Or theoretically, we can see CMAT Rush Wind Fury and leave up a 5/4. But that's just significantly worse than leaving up a 6/6.
I would have to agree with you.
Turns out, 6 stats on board is a little better. Oh, now, okay, I like this play from Ron. Now there's no reason to kill this 4/2 because all the 4/2 does is fight the 5/4 and leaves your 6/5 up. So, Sludge Slipper from HeatShock started off. See what we get. Another Gigantic Rock. Oh my good. Another Squall Hunter. This man is 3 for 3 with getting off the Squall Hunter.
Draconoid is
It's
definitely easy choice.
Draconoid.
Yep.
Yeah. Falls behind the 8 ball real hard against Hunter. You just need to try to set some sort of break. If I'm HeatShock, I'm just going to try to fill the board with as many minions as I can.
Get that discount on the Mogu.
Yeah.
Mortals are so squishy.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, Ron has lethal, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah, with Savage Roar. Yeah, Ron sees it too. See if Zephyr's giving the Savage Roar.
Soulfire.
And it does.
Soulfired him.
Soulfired. The Wind Fury also got him there, and so did I think it all got him there, right? No, actually the Soulfire is the only thing that didn't get him there. I think. It's weird that off Soulfire. And there we have it. Ron takes the series 3-1. With that win, not only does he able to say he won today, but he sends the unknown into the finals here for Pro.
Don't believe it.
I don't believe this is the Unknown's first pro finals appearance. Made a playoffs a few times. Usually got knocked out in the first round. So this is exciting for the team Unknown here.
Do we bring him in here or not?
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to talk to him, but like I guess we have to.
Should I join interview?
Hell no. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you joined in.
Hey, Ron!
What's up, guys?
Congrats on your 3-1.
Whew. That was I was nervous at some points. The Demon Hunter win in the first game. I was trying to figure out, like I was playing around that Adept.
Yeah.
I had the feeling he had Adept, and I was like, okay, this is best Adept, his Adept, but either way, couldn't stop it. But I felt like the Shaman might have been a weak point. He was targeting, and it was a risky bring.
Yeah.
Just happy that we made playoffs. That locks it up, or made championship. That locks it up. Playoffs.
Made playoffs. We're already there, Ron. I don't know if you know that, but that was a playoff match.
Wait, what? We're already in? Oh man.
We're already in, Ron. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Hey man, surprise
You can
on the
thank me
Sunday.
later for getting us to playoffs.
Surprise on the Sunday.
Yeah, it feels good to just make sure that Solo Jazz doesn't have to.
Yeah, come down to the
I thought I'd
final match.
return the favor from what Desharmo did last week, where it didn't have to be up to Solo Jazz. Once again, hey, Solo Jazz, you can win if you want, but
You can win if you
lock
want
it up
to.
early.
You can dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind.
So congrats to WashU Mishas. Yeah, congrats to WashU Mishas this season. I mean, first season as a team, and they're tore up the Pro Series.
They got the first seed coming in, which is huge alone. Just looking at the pro, like all the pro players this season are just every one of them. Every team is just stacked amongst each other. So getting the first seed is huge amongst itself. You know, all the players on WashU Mishas all had good records. You know, HeatShock, Valdas, Agamar, Iso Galacta, Oofrick, like all of them way above 500 records. So
I mean, honestly, that was the team that we did not want to play. We were really hoping that we wouldn't get fourth and have to play WashU. But at the end of the day, you know, you still got to play the matches. We felt good about our chances. You know, we prepped, I thought, pretty well. And, you know, sometimes the breaks just go your way.
Somehow that
WashU
Tuna guy
won. I don't know how that Tuna guy won. Oh my God. Talk about just high rolling. But you know, sometimes the breaks go your way. WashU, an incredible group of players, and I am really excited to see the noise that they make next season if they decide to come back. I can't believe how many times I've had to play HeatShock, and it always makes me nervous as hell.
Nervous the whole time,
that guy. But yeah, it worked out in my favor, fortunately, and now we're on to the championship. I couldn't be more excited, especially with this group of guys. You know, Unknown. We've been a team for, as Tuna likes to say, 3 years.
Well,
3 seasons.
You said that, Ron. Don't check the edited footage. I definitely never said it. It was Ron the whole time.
Nah, being the outsider, insider kind of guy, being with you guys for 2 seasons, just seeing the banter going in there, and no wonder you guys have had some successes the last 3 seasons, not 3 years, but 3 seasons in Pro Series itself.
There's never any prep. It's just 3 of us roast each other, and then 2 of us try to actually play Hearthstone and do good things.
Yeah. Ducharmo's just basically the mediator. Yeah.
No, Ducharmo's been joining in on the roast recently.
Oh, has he? Okay.
Yeah, he's been getting in on it.
Well, you know, he's kind of like the dad, where at first he talks about us being like bickering brothers, but now, you know, I don't know. It's like we grew up old enough to the point
we aged like 15 years.
He's like, you know what? I'm just gonna roast the 2 of you too. So it's been pretty fun. It's such a fun team to be.
It is. Yeah. Yeah, just some background. So it's definitely a great team. I was happy to see how that worked out and try to do my own thing this season. And
absolutely,
I'm happy for you guys. So congrats to the Unknown and the squad that's over there.
I'm glad we finally broke the Unknown curse.
Yeah, just got to win it now.
Make it the first week of playoffs and just get smashed by someone.
So question for both you, the Unknown fellas. Who would you rather see, Tap Last or Bad LeBeau?
Somehow everyone gets DQ'd and we just auto win.
Hey,
I mean, it's the same thing as coming into WashU Mishas. Like,
Yep.
we didn't want to play them because they were like the hottest team at the time, right? Like, that's the main reason. But like, you look at Tap Last, you look at Bad to the Bone, like it's still just fully stacked teams. Like, there's no one that I'm like, oh, good, I'm playing this player this week. Good. It's more like, oh, I'm playing this guy this week. Ooh, another tough matchup,
Yeah,
So,
Throw has just been totally insane all season long. It's been like this just never-ending list of all these names. You're like, man, this guy's insanely good. This guy's insanely good. So
and it's just
yeah,
like
it's fun.
entire teams like that too, or
Yeah,
like,
just
and here on
stacked
Legacy,
team
you might have
upon
like
stacked team.
3 or 4 like stack players, and maybe like someone like drifting off. But like in Pro, it's you got 5 good players running into 5 more good players week in, week out, just smash mouthing. That's kind of
that's
the
what
perks
happens in a no PR series, right?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, yeah, that's what happens in no PR. You just get to let all these like people just come together that maybe they normally couldn't play with because of PR, and just go to town. It's fun to see what 5 great players overall get together and just start doing great things.
Yep. So just double checking everybody's statistics, and the only person that has a losing record in the Pro Series for the last 4 teams is Brushy.
That's right. That's me. Listen,
Go
granted,
figure.
I think I missed 1 or 2 matches. I don't know how I'm. Yeah, I think I missed like 2 matches on the season. So
yeah,
who
you're
knows
definitely subbed out for Swelly. I think that's who it was.
Yeah. Maybe it was just 1 match. I think there was a week where I almost missed the second time. So
Desharmo,
maybe I could be 500. Who knows?
Yeah, Desharmo got subbed out twice, and I think you were just subbed out once, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right on.
So enough about Ron. What about you, Brushy?
Oh, what about me? So I'm better than Ron. One of us lost the game today, and one of us didn't.
Yeah, we're just gonna not even pay attention to his sub 500 record. Sure.
Who has a Pro MVP and who doesn't, Ron?
So this is
Stop living in the past, Tuna.
I can't. It's all I have.
The grasps.
Let me have it.
So is there any were you surprised he didn't bring HeatShock didn't bring his mage?
I was very surprised. I went a little bit slower with my rogue because I thought he'd be bringing mage. He obviously expected that I would probably try to target mage, and pivoted a little bit with some faster stuff, which of course is why he brought the shaman, I think. I mean, I'd like to give a shout out to Rotnest Drake having my back. It worked against HeatShock in the Hunter Rogue game, and it worked for me in the Hunter Shaman game. Because if it missed, I took the 50-50 at that one point. With the 6-5 and the 4-2 up, and if it hit the 6-5, I was going face, and if it hit the 4-2, I was trading. I mean, I still was kind of in control of that game, but that was a huge target, and it was massive that he missed the questing early, because he easily could have got right back into that game. That was the one card I was praying he didn't have, and he wasn't going to take the 50-50, and the 50-50 wasn't going to hit the right target for him. So he had it, he took it, but he missed, and that was very fortunate for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you're questing trade profitably into it the next turn. Luckily, he had the transfer student to deal with it on the following turn, but
yeah. And then at the very end of that game, I was just holding Zeph Hounds, like his deck floods, and I've got my win condition all set up for turn 8. It's going to be it's going to be Hounds, Zeph, Savage Roar lethal. Because he's probably going to flood at some point, and I'm just praying that the mutate on the Mogu is not the Scrapyard Colossus. I'm like, please don't be Scrapyard, please don't. And when it wasn't a taunt, I was like, oh, nice, that'll do it.
Winning.
Yeah, I noticed that lethal, like right before you said well played. I was like, wait a minute, do I have lethal? And you said well played, and I was like, oh, he does.
Yeah, I'd been counting it for a little while. I was like, how many minions do I need for this to be lethal? What needs to stick?
All right, like all right, this is what I need. This is all right. Here we go. We got it.
Yeah, and it worked out. So choose. Trying to think anything else if I had to ask you there, Ron, but we've been bantering so much over the last couple weeks.
Well,
we're starting to run out of material, man.
You guys might not know, but while you were running through these great slate of pro matches, the Legacy Championship has been won.
I was just about to comment on that, so I want to.
I did not know that.
So
go ahead. Let Saku take it. Go ahead.
No, wrong giver, man.
No, I was setting you up.
Oh, you segued. Okay.
If you didn't already know.
Yeah. So just to segue, so we want to say a huge congrats to Hearthstone Academy for keeping it close to the Blood Bloomers at 15-13. So Based lost her match to Atomos 3-1. Sanguine lost to Ghost 2-3. Aitor, I think, was a sub. Or was it permanent? I can't remember.
No, he was on the team.
He's on the team. Yeah,
okay.
He's on the team.
Okay, so yeah, 6-6. He should have recognized that off right the bat. Anyway,
it's okay.
Super observant guy I am. So they won 3-2 over Boostosaurus. And I think it came down to 2-star Mako versus Medusa, which was the final match at 3-1. So that was the last match that they had to play, which was being done, I think, during the Tues and LotusKnight match. So, and then Sage beat Silver Fox on stream on Friday. So congrats to Captain Sage and his crew, and Hearthstone Academy for kicking butt this season, season 15, and winning the Legacy Series. Any thoughts on them, guys?
Just Sage the Legend collecting rings. He's got 5 now. He's got a whole handful of rings.
He's Tom
he won
Brady.
a title as a player in Hero, and he's got 4 rings as a captain in Legacy. What a beast! Hall of Famer, needs like a second Hall of Fame.
He needs his own Hall of Fame. Sage Hall of Fame.
His own Hall of Fame.
So that actually brings us to the Hero Series, which looks like it's already been decided who's going to be going into the finals, which is well, maybe there's one game left, but I don't know if it's going to determine. So Spies That Flies right now is up 13-8 over No Pros here, with Aviously versus PWE. And then we have Tam Pam Surf Slam versus the Cult, who won 14-12. So we'll see TPSS jump into the final spots. So now they're just waiting for the winner. Well, it looks like Spies That Flies is going to play them, if I'm doing my math right.
Probably not.
Yeah, the Hero Championship is already all set up.
Yeah. So
yeah, it's
13's the magic number. Yeah, 13's the magic
number. Yeah, even if Avi loses, Spies take it through tiebreaker.
Yeah. So it's good. Okay. So there's our heroes set up, and then we have the pros. Waiting for Tap Last and Bad to the Bone to finish their match. So, or actually, Tues won. So yeah, we're waiting for Ego Waffle and Lawful Dog. Yep. That was mentioned already. So
yep, because it's currently 12-10, 12 points for Tap Last, 10 for Bad to the Bone. So if Ego sweeps Lawful Dog, Bad to the Bone takes it.
Yep.
I think he even given up 1 point. Actually, yeah. Ego has to not give up 2 points for Bad to the Bone to take the series and win. So,
all right,
excellent. So give us some talking points there for this week coming. Trying to figure out if there's anything else to add. Don't think so. Congrats again to Ron and BrushyTuna for the Unknown for kicking butt there tonight. And congrats to Tues for winning his match versus LotusKnight.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Saku.
You're welcome. Were you nervous at all, Brushy?
I mean, anytime you have to go against Warrior multiple times in a row, you're nervous the whole time, especially like the Demon Hunter into Warrior match, just because you're not favored already. So you're just like, all right, all I need to do is be Sonic the Hedgehog, go fast the entire time. And
all I need to do is for him to not draw Skipper and Armorsmith together.
Yeah.
Oh, good. He didn't draw it. Yes, I win. That's
how
that goes.
Winning for me. Yay.
Yay.
Yeah. And Ron was already nervous because we knew that already. So.
Yeah. Ron didn't even want to cast the first game because he was so nervous.
Hey, man, I'm always nervous. I had to play HeatShock.
Oh, that's fair. I'll give that to you. Listen, Ron, just be like me. Win or lose. It's Hearthstone. Who cares? Move on.
I like it.
I mean, isn't that what you did in Legacy and Hero this season?
Oh,
man.
I like it's probably time to call it a night.
Yeah, I think I have as many wins as Pro as Ron did in 2 different series.
Cut the broadcast. Cut the broadcast. Hurry, Saku.
So with that final comment, final additional news that we just found out through Brushy, doing statistics in the background.
Yep.
On Ron specifically. So
really,
I blacked out.
I don't know. I blacked out.
He's just overwhelmed with joy. He blacked out. Yep. Okay. So just to wrap it up, I guess we'll have. I'll just make some announcements on the shows that are coming up. So the Saloon on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Ron, any special guests that are flipping on the show?
On Tuesday, we do have our special guests. We're actually going to have the captains from both hero teams. So we will have Super Murloc and Lefty. It's going to be a great time. Hope people can join us. Going to talk, all things hero and the championship coming up. And yeah, excited for a couple days from now. That's
going to be awesome. Going to be awesome to hear. So Hearthstone, or Hearth Center, I should say, with Donde and I think 2-Star Mako and LotusKnight. That'll be on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tavern Talk, Thursday nights at 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern. Anybody coming on there that
just Ron.
With Ron? With Desharmo.
With Desharmo.
And JR Juggler. Okay.
Yeah, me, Desharmo, JR, and of course the champs.
The champs.
So
I don't know
the
who
whole
they
team,
are.
right?
Who's that? Yeah, it'd be the whole team.
I mean, I don't know if anyone might be unavailable, but we're definitely going to try to get the entire team if possible.
Good old Sage. We're not going to call him Sage. That's his
Sage.
Yeah, that's his French name now. So Sage. Then we have our stream shows, which are we only got a couple matches to show, so might not have too much content coming up next week, but we'll try and get every match we can splashed on here. So Friday Night Fights. Typically at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then we have Schoolstone, which could start at 2 p.m. or sooner. Or sorry, a little bit later, 3 o'clock on Saturday or Sunday Eastern time. Then we have Salty Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then finally this wonderful show here, a Sunday Showdown at 8 p.m. Eastern typically.
Absolutely. And there's only 10 matches this week, folks.
10.
Everyone at home. 10. There's 4 shows. All right.
Very few.
Very
it's
few.
Crunch time.
It's crunch time. So if you can, we would love to try to get as many as we can on stream. I understand if you don't want to play on stream or if your times don't work out.
Yeah,
that's fine. But if you definitely want to, it's 2 finals going on at the same time. If you want to get in here, get on stream, show off your finals match. Hit up anyone that you've ever seen broadcast throughout the week. Any of the board members in general in THL and. We'll all get you in the right direction, right place, and set you up with what you need.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, I got to run, guys. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks, Ron.
Yeah,
Take care, man.
Have a good one.
Have a good night.
So, and with that, with Ron saying goodbye, Brush, you got any final words?
The same old ones I say every time. Stay safe out there. Keep yourselves clean. Do what you can to make sure you and your family are safe during these times in America. I know the rest of the country is kind of through and past it at this point, but there's still those everyday scares of
people doing funny things with their masks in there. So
well, I'm just saying, like all over the world, there's people always doing things. So keep your friends, family, everyone safe. Do what you can. Have fun. Just go out there and enjoy life.
Exactly. All right, that closes it out for us, and we will see you guys on Tuesday for the Salute.
Yep.
Take care, everybody.
See ya.